Coming to you live from a bunker somewhere in Grays Harbor County, Washington. It is Grays Harbor Virtual Pride 2021. Your hosts today are Caesar Hart and Jen Gillies. So here they are, both of them.
Thank you for being here.
Yes, thank you for being here.
Yeah,
Happy
thank
Pride,
you.
Grays
Happy
Harbor.
Pride.
Woo! We're so excited to be here. I'm ready to do it. It's going to be a great day.
Yeah.
We got so much to do. It's going to be fun. I can't wait.
So what do we have going on?
Oh, we have so much to do. It's not even funny. But first and foremost, we have to talk about the pronoun jar.
Oh.
I have to point this out now because it's important.
Okay.
I want to make sure that everybody is aware that pronouns are important and that we want to respect everyone's pronouns and that mistakes do happen, but we own them. And that's what we want to primarily focus on.
Yes.
Yes.
So on our panel later, well, even I don't think this starts until the panel starts.
True.
So we can mess up now and not get docked for it.
Exactly. Okay. We're trying to get everybody on the same page here.
Okay. So we've been given all these poker chips and we're trying to see who can get by without losing any of them because we may mess up on pronouns. It happens. And it's an important thing that people need to understand that it's okay to mess up. Just try to correct yourself.
Yes.
People often feel like they need to overly apologize for something. If you mess up and you say, he or she, she, and keep on going. Speaking of which, my name is Jen. I go by her, she pronouns because I like chocolate. I don't say she, her. I say her, she because I like chocolate.
She. There you go. And I'm Caesar. I use he, him pronouns. Yes.
Yeah, so we have a lot today.
We should talk about what's happened last year, though. Before we dive on in, because I know you got some goodies to talk about.
No, just a tiny bit.
Just a couple.
No.
Just a little sprinkle.
So COVID made us do this again, which we were not excited about. We had a big event Caesar had a big event in August so that we could put on Pride this year. And we were really, really excited to have it happen. I actually missed the event. I happened to be out of state, but I heard it was fantastic.
It was on Broadway in Aberdeen, thanks to Grays Harbor Wine Cellars. They helped us get permits to close down the street. We had a drag show out in the street. We were able to make it all ages, so it was even more exciting. And we were able to raise a lot of money for Pride, which we were so grateful for the community for showing up and donating and just representing such a great time. It was a beautiful day.
There was
start to finish.
A couple hundred people there, wasn't there? I mean, there was
constant.
I saw pictures. Yeah, and there. It seemed like there was a lot of people there.
There was a lot of people that showed up. Even some cheerleaders from Aberdeen were there in their little cheerleading costumes. So it was awesome.
Well, when we had, what was that light show that we went to?
Oh, Rainglow.
The Rainglow. Yes. And we had the Miss Grays Harbor show.
Yes, a couple of them.
Yeah, a couple of them showed up with their sashes and they were all excited and taking pictures with everybody, which was super cool. They were talking a whole lot about how they were LGBTQ allies. So that was cool to see.
It was great.
So we have done a couple events, right? Because we did Rainglow and then we did the Aberdeen Parade.
That's right, Aberdeen Founders Parade.
We definitely decked out my Jeep.
That's right.
With a whole lot of balloons.
The brightest ones for sure.
People had a good time seeing that. And at that point, Pride was still on. We had planned on doing an in-person event. And then unfortunately, as we saw cases starting to rise again, we had to make a really unfortunate decision to go virtual again. It was not something that came too lightly. We had to talk a lot about it, weigh the pros and cons, and decided again that the best thing to do would be to go virtual, try to pull something together to engage the community. And so here we are.
Yeah, keeping our community safe because we need you all to still be here. So
the biggest thing that we want to say is get vaccinated.
Yes.
Get your boosters. Please. So that next year we can see you all in person. That is a huge thing to us. We want to be in person with everyone. I mean, there's a couple of us here right now and a couple of people behind the camera, but other than that, this is not anything like it's been in the past.
No,
You
at
know,
all.
we love having Pride.
Yes.
It's a lot of fun. It brings us a lot of joy. It can be a lot of stress throwing it all together, but it's worth it.
Every time.
So what else happened? Oh, we had Tiesa.
Mm-hmm.
So we had somebody from the Aberdeen City Council. She is actually our first transgender councilwoman. But did you also know she's the first transgender council person in Washington?
Wow, no.
In Washington.
I did not know that.
Yes. The first openly transgender person on a city council in Washington.
I did not know that.
Neither did she.
Trailblazer.
Neither did she.
Didn't even know it.
Yep. No.
That's
What were some
awesome.
other things? I was trying to write some stuff down.
I
Oh,
know.
Rachel Levine, I think is how you say it, or
Yes,
Levine.
Levine.
She's the first transgender woman picked by Biden to head up the assistant health secretary.
That's
Super cool.
right.
A lot of transgender rights have been coming out this year.
I was thinking about that too. I can't remember what has changed policy wise.
Well, we know that
Recently.
Texas,
Well,
thank goodness we live in Washington. Let's just say that.
that's what I say. That's what I say. I had to say deuces to Texas for a while, y'all.
You're from
Seriously,
Texas.
I am born
Yeah.
and raised, and I just had to go. It's almost been 20 years now.
Has it really?
Yeah, 2002, baby.
You're old.
Shh, my gray hairs are real, okay? Calm
Same.
down. Well, I have more. Oh, maybe all
I
one
do
spot.
too. You have a lot more.
White sand.
Okay.
It's crazy.
Okay.
Okay,
We're going to
so
let you have that. So today we have kind of a packed agenda. We're really excited. We're going to play some Jackbox games. We're going to watch some presentations by Caesar and by Jade Gillis. We're going to have a panel here that we're going to be talking to around 4 o'clock. We have 6 people that are going to be on our panel. If you have questions that you would like us to answer, you're more than welcome to go on the Facebook page or our YouTube channel and ask questions there. And we have a couple of moderators who are going to let us know what the questions are as they come up. And then we are going to talk about giveaways. I'm going to let someone come up here in just a minute to talk about that. And they're saying no, they're not coming up here to talk about it. So then we're going to play some more Jackbox games. And then we're going to do this thing called the One Chip Challenge. Have you heard of the One Chip Challenge?
I have.
Have you done the One Chip Challenge?
No way. I am not that crazy. There is a line, and it's the chip challenge that I do not cross. Okay? And that is serious.
There's these really hot chips. I can't remember the name of them. They're a crazy hot chip, but
the devil chip.
It's like it's like the devil chip is what I would call it.
Like it when they eat
the
one.
devil times 12 chip.
Yeah.
But my lovely wife,
I
for
can't
whatever
believe it.
reason, said with Steven, who runs events on Emerson, which is where we're actually at today. We need to say that somewhere. We're also going to say that, yes, we're here, but you cannot come down here.
Right.
We
We're
are broadcasting
COVID-friendly
live from here, but there's
location.
like 10 of us here, and
We're
that's
all
it.
spaced out, masked
We
up,
are not
but
inviting people to come down here as much as we would love to see people.
Yes.
But yes, they're going to be doing this one chip challenge. They actually just went and got ice cream because I hear that's what helps. So I'm
That's your
hoping
only
that people.
savior?
My
Oh,
wife is
man.
turning red.
I can't wait to see this happen. I know that someone else in the community did it recently. I think it was Autumn.
Autumn did it.
Autumn did it. And
Yeah.
it was painful just to watch.
And they regretted
then.
yeah.
And that
I
was
think
on video.
it was
and
like
this is gonna be a person.
6 minutes, I think I
Oh,
watched. And
this
they
is gonna
started
be
to regret life
painful.
about a 1 minute into it.
It's gonna be painful,
Yeah.
y'all.
I don't know why people
You're
agree
brave
to do
souls.
this.
You are brave souls. You haven't even had it yet, but
Gonna-
I'm already saying y'all are brave souls for this.
Not gonna lie, I'm gonna
For real.
laugh really hard.
I'm afraid to see what's gonna happen. I'm just afraid, like they're gonna turn all bright red and liquid's gonna come from everywhere. It's gonna be a sight to
Oh.
see for sure.
It's gonna be an interesting day. So we're hoping
No
that
doubt.
you stick with us for the day.
Yes.
So we have some amazing giveaways. I don't know if behind the scenes we have somebody who off camera is going to talk about these giveaways. So we're
Nice.
going to send that over to Jade.
Hit it. You'll hear them, but you'll see our beautiful faces. Turn that blame on.
They
we
apparently
go.
don't know how to turn a mic on.
Right. While they're getting situated, I will want to talk about my speaking experiences that I've been having with Humanities Washington this past year.
Ooh.
Most. Oh, are we good? Hit it.
Hello, lovely people. My name is Jade, and I'm behind the scenes right now, bringing you all the awesome giveaways that we have in store. You can find our giveaways, first off, on our Out and Proud Grace Harbor Coalition Facebook page. To enter the giveaway, it's absolutely free. Just comment once on the original posting and you'll be entered to win. Comment more than once and you'll be disqualified from that specific drawing, not future drawings. But starting out, we have 2 gifts from Aberdeen Extreme Fun Center. We have 2 baskets from Westport Winery.
It should be good.
We heard something from the back. Keep going.
We have a 30-minute photo shoot with Moyer Multimedia.
Nice.
We have a Mystic Gifts gift card, incense burner, and incense. We have 2 gifts from Harbor Books that include a gift card and a mystery LGBTQ book. Grace Harbor Wine Cellars has donated a wine tasting for 4. Events on Emerson has donated a 4-hour dance party for you and your friends or enemies, whichever you want to invite. Maybe they'll make you like them more. We have 2 gifts from Steam Donkey that include a gift card and some merch. We have 2 gifts from Hopeland Brewing Company that include a gift card, growler, and cup. We have a mystery gift basket from Holistic Therapies Northwest. So that, we were talking about Tiesa just earlier. That is her business that she runs with her wife. We have 6 gifts from Bennett's Fish Shack out in Ocean Shores and Westport. That include a shirt and a gift card for a mystery amount. Nobody knows. Ocean Beach Roasters, we also have 2 giveaways from them that include a gift card and a hot cold dual pack, in addition to a whole bean coffee and some merch. We have Bespoke Hogaboom, a $200 gift certificate. From the Aberdeen Art Center, we have a framed photo by Douglas Orr. Laura Malakoff has donated an oil painting. We also have an Equal Rights hoodie, 2 half binders from GC2B, and nobody else knows about this yet, but later next week, we will be giving away one more giveaway from Brass Hub in Cosmopolis. So be on the lookout next week. We're launching it on Wednesday, and enter to win, guys. But that's what we have going on. So keep watching out, keep commenting, keep entering, and happy Pride.
Yes.
Facebook.
That's so awesome.
Hold on. Facebook's trying to catch up with us right now.
Yes.
So let's see.
How
That's a lot of
exciting.
giveaways.
For real, I'm so
So you know
proud.
what? I've seen all the giveaways because they're literally at my house right now,
I believe it. I believe.
and I'm a little upset that I can't like get in
Right. You're
on
like,
any of them. I was
know
like,
something.
can we enter?
Yeah, no, we
Oh,
can't.
Jade says we can't make fake profiles.
Yeah,
And okay, so
it's not for us,
um,
it's for the community.
so what we did with this was the money that we were able to raise for at the drag show. Knowing that we weren't able to have Pride, and we usually would have spent all that money on Pride, we decided to reach out to the community, and we got donations from quite a few people. But what we did is we also gave back to their businesses. So whatever they donated, we tried to buy more from them so that we could have a couple of different things from there. And then we just outright bought quite a few things from places to support our local businesses because we think that it's important.
Especially the ones that are supportive of our community.
Yeah,
That
absolutely.
is like key right there. When I saw the flag outside of Bennett's, I was like, I see a flag.
Yeah.
We need to talk to them.
Well, and
Yes.
just over the course of this last year, I've noticed more and more companies and businesses around Grace Harbor that are LGBTQ friendly.
Yep.
One of our goals that we're going to work on this next year is getting inclusive stickers into businesses. We're going to, so that when people come to businesses, they'll have a little out and proud sticker and we'll know that it's safe. We'll be updating our website to show the businesses that are safe and accepting here in the harbor. It's been a project I wanted to work on for a while, and we're going to work on that.
We're going to get it done.
Because we want people to know where you can come and support.
Yes.
So I think now would be a great time to go into your video. You want to talk about it?
Let's do it. I basically wanted to present what the opportunities that performing as a drag king has afforded me over the years, and just being authentic to that, and just really honoring that individual part of me that normally I wouldn't have never really done. That definitely has given me opportunities and doors to be open that would have never really presented itself any other way. So being authentic, being you is the focal point of my presentation. And I just wanted to give a little sprinkle of that for our day.
A little sprinkle.
Just a little sprinkle.
A little sprinkle. I feel like we need glitter for that.
I know. That's the only thing we're missing right now.
Oh, we heard from the back, no glitter.
The gods have spoken.
Okay.
No glitter.
That's
All
okay.
right, well,
Okay, so
let's do it.
Launch into that video.
Hello, everyone. I am Caesar Hart, Seattle's premier drag king, and welcome to It's Okay to Be Different. It's okay to be you. Next slide. It's okay to be different. It's okay to be you. Today, our topics will be looking at definitions, who is Caesar Hart, and what makes being different and being you the most important and authentic thing for us to be able to live our lives like. Drag king is a person that is born as a female at birth and dresses as a man and impersonates male characteristics for public entertainment. Drag queens are the opposite, so they are born male at birth and present a female persona for entertainment. We're going to go ahead and listen to a little bit of RuPaul's Drag Race and give us a little bit of history on drag.
Hi there, treasures. We are the queens from RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars.
And we are about to take you through a brief history of drag culture.
Oh, fabulous.
Men have been dressing in what's considered women's clothes and vice versa for probably as long as human beings have been wearing clothes.
But where did the term drag originate?
The term drag was primarily used as a theater term to describe a man or woman who was dressed in clothing typically worn by the opposite sex.
Before women were allowed to perform in theater, men played female parts, cross-dressing in women's clothes.
It's thought that drag was chosen because it describes the action of long skirts dragging on the stage floor.
Drag eventually made its way into American vaudeville shows in the late 19th, early 20th centuries.
In 1911, Julian Eltinge, often referred to as the greatest female impersonator in theatrical history, won critical acclaim for his cross-dressing role in the play The Fascinating Widow. When homosexuality was outlawed, many decided it was safer to do their cross-dressing behind closed doors.
But when Prohibition rolled around, men found plenty of underground places popping up out of the sight of the law where they could drink booze, be openly homosexual, and of course, dressed in drag.
The rise of these underground gay bars where drag was commonplace was then known as the pansy craze.
Yeah.
The pansy craze continued to grow until in the 1950s and 60s, law enforcement cracked down on the members of the LGBT community, including us drag queens.
Then, drag balls sprung into existence and became like mini societies for drag queens everywhere.
Drag queens could join up with local houses for moral support and shelter if they'd been thrown out of their own homes.
By July 1966, there were an estimated 500 open and regularly performing drag queens in the United States. Now, something tells me that number is probably bigger, but you know, we don't be on too many registries.
Mother Flawless Sabrina, R.I.P., was a leader for the transgender and gay communities and one of the first widely known drag queens in the United States.
She organized multiple drag queen pageants across the
we have come a
United
long
States,
way, haven't we?
was arrested numerous times, and even appeared in drag on several talk shows, which was groundbreaking for the time.
In the 1950s and 60s, drag queens began to protest unfair police treatment.
These efforts came to a head with the famous Stonewall riots, which lasted 6 days and are believed to have begun the modern gay rights movement in the United States.
Barry Humphries' Dame Edna Everage, housewife and superstar character, rose to fame, first in the United Kingdom and then across the world.
In 1972, indie filmmaker John Waters made drag friend Divine the star of his film Pink Flamingos. And Divine, who is iconic, if you don't know her, you better look her up. She soon became a counterculture icon.
In 1975, Tim Curry famously played Dr. Frank Infurter in the cult movie classic, The Rocky Horror Picture Show.
The 80s gave rise to the trend of pop music stars dressing in full or semi-drag, including Philip Oakey, Pete Burns, and Boy George.
In 1985, the New York drag festival known as Wigstock was founded by drag queen legend Lady Bunny, known for her signature insanely large blonde wigs.
In 1988, Divine famously starred as Tracy's mother in the movie musical Hairspray. And to this day, it's been a tradition that a male in drag plays that part.
1980s drag ball culture is also where the phrase yes or yes queen caught on and became more widely used outside the drag community.
In 1990, Jenny Livingston released her documentary, Paris is Burning, which offered an in-depth look at what it took to become a drag queen in Harlem's predominantly African-American drag ball culture.
The 90s kicked off a new era of drag in pop culture. It saw the rise of many drag queens in film, television, and theater, including Coco Peru, Hedda Lettuce, Misunderstood, Candace Kane, and Joey Arias.
RuPaul, the most famous and influential drag queen in history, is largely credited for bringing drag into mainstream popular culture. His reign began in the 1990s with his hit 1994 song, Supermodel, You Better Work.
In 1996, RuPaul got his own talk variety show on VH1, The RuPaul Show, which ran for 100 episodes.
RuPaul, the drag mother of all drag queens, paved the way for prominent drag in popular culture in the 2000s and beyond. Honey, if it wasn't for RuPaul, I wouldn't be here.
RuPaul's Drag Race, created in 2009, I was very young then, now gives a national platform for up-and-coming drag queen performers everywhere to earn their spots as top influencers in the community.
The show has taken home numerous awards, including not one, but 2 Primetime Emmy Awards for Outstanding Host for a reality or reality competition program. How about that?
And that's why we are here right now.
See, now I hope you learned a thing or two about drag culture.
And now that you got all that knowledge in your noggins, go forth and bring it into the world.
Yay. Okay. So yes, RuPaul's Drag Race is one of the first drag shows to be on a gay channel. It was called Logo, and then it's been moved on to VH1, which is more mainstream. So ever since that happened, like drag has just exploded into a whole bigger thing than we could ever imagined. I know that there are drag race shows in actual other countries now, not just here in the US with RuPaul. There are other shows that I like to bring up as well. Pose talks about how the ballroom drag scene used to be back in Harlem, that essentially brought out our house of X for people that come from unaccepting homes, that their families disown them, so they have nowhere to live, they're not able to work, they're not able to do anything, so they have houses that bring them in, they become a family. The head mother of the house would be the person to teach them how to do drag, dress, do their hair, their makeup, the whole 9 yards, and then all of them all reside in a home together and their family at that point. You can go ahead and switch to the next slide. Who is Caesar Hart? I am a drag king in the Pacific Northwest. I've been doing this for over a decade now. I recently have been out in Grace Harbor area doing drag shows and helping with the yearly Pride events for the last 8 going on 9 years. And I make sure that my drag represents positive masculinity and also helps give back to the LGBTQ community and beyond. So all the drag shows that we've held out on the harbor, we've made sure to raise money from those shows and to give them back to local nonprofit organizations or local community members that may have suffered some type of trauma throughout the year, what have you, that they need some assistance to help them get them through. So we've been able to do that out here, which has helped make the mentality towards drag shows and LGBTQ a little bit less of a negative experience. Caesar also uses pronouns he, him, his. Outside of drag, I use they, them. Next slide, please. My history. I was raised in the 90s in South Texas, technically Austin. I was born and raised there, and my older brother's also gay. And I basically left Texas almost 20 years ago because I come from a place of unacceptance. My father was not accepting to my older brother who's gay and me. So I wanted to leave Texas where it's totally not accepted whatsoever. And it really was just negative experience all around, from politics to people to everything. You really couldn't find anything that was besides the gay bars that were really accepting to individuals who identified. So I wanted to move to a more progressive state to be able to try and do what I can to make society's mentality different and more accepting towards individuals who identify, in the hopes that maybe one day it would be able to change our father's mentality towards his own children. Being different doesn't necessarily something that was welcomed back in the days like it is today. So I'm grateful that we have had things like marriage equality that have passed not only in Washington, but obviously across the United States, that helps change mentalities towards our individuals who identify. This is why it's so important that we share the message of acceptance and tolerance and understanding for those who may identify with the LGBTQ community. Next slide, please. Don't let being different stop you from being different. Being different has allowed me to be able to do amazing things that regular old me would have never had the opportunity to do. So I most definitely want to encourage everybody to be their authentic self. I know that sometimes you may not be in a safe environment or a safe space to be able to do so. But I know that in the end of it all, like, we need to be able to be authentic and to be able to present that into the world. So hopefully as time goes on and we're able to, be there for each other and create more safe spaces in our community for people to feel comfortable to be able to be who they are. Fortunately, we know that if you aren't authentic and you aren't true to yourself, those things lead to depression and self-medicating and substance abuse and suicide and depression. It's just all bad, negative stuff. We want the good stuff. So we want to support and encourage and let individuals feel free and safe and not have to fear being who they are out in society. We want to make sure that everyone feels welcome, especially in the harbor, as it says on the sign, come as you are. When you come into the harbor, we want everyone to feel like they're safe in this environment. Next slide, please. These are just a couple of pictures that I have been able to do thanks to doing my drag. The top left corner is a picture at Neighbors Nightclub. We were trying to break the Guinness Book of World Record for the most drag performers or drag queens on the stage. I'm the only drag king in the mix of it all, right in the middle. There was a lot of people. There's some performers that are staples in the Seattle community of drag that have been doing drag since well before I even existed. And then there are individuals that have been on RuPaul's Drag Race that are also in this photo as well. Top right corner, I guess that would be your right, my left, is at the Drag King show in Seattle at Premwork. It's the only drag king show in Seattle, and it's been that way for the last 5 years or more, and that's still the only drag king show in Seattle, is the King Show at Premwork. Bottom left corner is at Bacon Strip. I was actually doing Bacon Strips, a really popular show with Sylvia O'Stafremore, and she has had many of the staple performers in Seattle on at her show. Ben Delacreme, Alexa Manila, Jinx Monsoon. I can go on and on. Waxy Moon. I can keep going, but they're all individuals that have definitely blossomed after doing that show. It's still running now. Thankfully, Sylvia has brought it back to life after COVID and are starting to do more in-person shows again. The middle picture on the bottom row is when I was emceeing the Seattle University Drag Show for their, what is it again? I forgot. My bad. It's been a long time. Oh, the Triangle Club. See? Yeah, so I was able to host the show, perform. It was a great experience. It was the first time that I had been able to MC the show, even though I had done the actual show for many years before then. And then the bottom right corner is at Seattle Pride, the Pride Fest. I believe that was like a year before COVID hit. So it's been a long time since we've been able to have an event like that again. We just recently did Pride Fest on September 5th this past year. It was in person, but definitely mask mandate and social distancing, the whole entire 9 yards. Next slide, please. There's some more stuff here. On the top left is some fan art, which was cool to see me animated. In the middle is just some advertisements through our media, Grace Harbor Herald, about our Hoquiam Pride. This was one of the biggest events that we had since we had started doing them. And this was out on Levy Street. So we had the festival, and then at nighttime we have the free drag show, which we ended up doing out on the street, having a stage. It was great times. Thank goodness it didn't rain on us. And then on the top right is whenever I was at the Seattle Pride Parade, co-hosting with Shalita Pot Roast, and at the L Corner stage, which had the Space Needle in the back, which was awesome background for us. It was a great day and a great experience. I hope to do it again. Bottom left corner, this is another picture for Grace Harbor Pride 2017. And then we have one of the drag shows that I first had in Grace Harbor at the Simpson Avenue Bar and Grill. We did shows there for 6 years, plenty of fundraising events and Operation Santa Claus each year to help give presents to kids on the harbor that normally wouldn't see a gift at all. And then we included seniors for the last couple of years, so that we made sure that we reached out to our seniors that get forgotten about in the senior citizen homes out on the harbor. So that's another thing that we also do with our shows. Next slide, please. And I also do more than drag. I'm an advocate and an activist and a scholar and an award winner. So by all means, being different has allowed for doors to be presented and opened for me to be able to do things that I normally would not have been able to do. Being different allowed for that to happen, no questions asked. If it was just regular me, it would not be the same. Coming in drag, showing up in drag, people want to know, what are you doing? What's going on? How do I get to find out what's happening? I want to be a part of that. And allowing that to be something that's a focal point in my career of performing has allowed for nothing but good opportunities to come my way. Now, granted, there are some negative things that occur, but that's 1% compared to 99% of just acceptance, support, love, 110% the whole way. So I encourage you to foster it. And if you want to get into drag, reach out to performers, support local shows, make sure that you're, being involved as much as you can with your community, because as drag performers, we are advocates for individuals within our community. Next slide, please. A couple of LGBTQ resources out on the harbor. We've got Harbor Include, which is for our teens from 12 to 17, I believe. And then you can be like a counselor after that. And then Out and Proud Grace Harbor Coalition. They are our local LGBTQ nonprofit. They're the ones that put on our yearly Pride events out on the harbor. We're going into our 9th year, I believe now. And unfortunately, because of COVID, we've had to do a couple of virtual ones, but hopefully we'll be able to get back into in-person within the next year or maybe 2. We're going to hope for the next year. And then Camp 10 Trees in Seattle, that's another one that I'm always talking about. They never leave any kids behind. So if you identify as LGBTQ or you come from a family that identifies as LGBTQ, there's Camp 10 Trees. You can go to camp. They haven't had it because of COVID, but I believe they're still trying to work that back into the equation again and do it in a safe and possible way to have in-person support during the summer months. But they have scholarships, so if you can't afford it, apply for a scholarship. They leave no kid behind, so they want to make sure that we include all the kids that want to go to camp. Oasis Youth in Tacoma is another nonprofit that is there for the youth if they need any type of safe space or resources to help them should they come from a place of unacceptance. They are a good resource to have access to. Seattle Counseling Services, they're also huge in Seattle for the LGBTQ who need services as far as for like addiction. That's also another good resource to have access to. The suicide hotline number, that's also available. I need to actually get that on the slide so we have the actual 800 number there. Imperial Sovereign Court of Tacoma and Seattle, those are awesome nonprofits that basically have been available to the LGBTQ community since the beginning of all our LGBTQ civil rights movement whatsoever. And then that's also in Portland, if anybody needs to know that. Greater Seattle Business Association, they give out scholarships to LGBTQ identifying individuals and allies. They are a huge supporter. I would not have been able to have gotten my BA from WSU without their support and encouragement, and really like holding my hand the whole way, backing me is the best thing that could have ever happened to me going to school, for sure. 100%. I owe them everything, and I always give back to them, become a member, donate. They're giving out, we're talking like millions of dollars just to be able to make sure that our LGBTQ kids are able to go to college, get a degree, be successful, give back, and continue the same cycle over and over and over. Out of the Darkness is another nonprofit we donated to from our shows for Eric's Angels team. Even if they're walking for the walk or not, we've always donated in Eric's name. And then Revival of Grace Harbor is another local nonprofit on the harbor that helps our homeless individuals. And Beyond Survival is another local nonprofit on the harbor that helps for domestic violence. So yes, these are all great resources. I so encourage all of you to look them up, donate if you can, volunteer if you can. All of those things are needed because it's not something that is easily accessed, especially out on the harbor. If you need like resources, you pretty much have to go to Olympia or Tacoma or Seattle, but not really anything like Sal. We're pretty much like the line of the last defense, I feel like, out here on the harbor. But we are getting some good nonprofits going, so make sure to check them out as well. Next slide. And I just want to encourage everyone to be themselves, to be you, that representation matters, being able to see people that you can reflect in or see yourself in, or maybe just want to even learn more about, just to be more understanding and accepting of people that you may not think are fitting the box that society deems necessary. Not all of us are going to look like girls, not all of us are going to look like boys, and that should be okay. We have individuals that are non-binary, non-gender conforming, like there's no set rules anymore. People are trying to be different because being different is beautiful. Being authentic is what we want to encourage people to be, because we don't want them to go down the negative path of things because they feel like they have to live their life in fear. We shouldn't have to live in fear. We should be able to be ourselves and be unapologetic about that. And that is the number one goal in my presentation today. And the one thing that I want you to take home is that it's okay for you to be different, and being different is beautiful. And that's what we want to encourage for everyone in society to understand, that it's okay to be different. It's okay to be you. And I think that's it. Next slide. That's it. Yay.
Can't hear it. None of us can hear it. None of us can hear the fibbage thing though.
Right? That's no fun.
No, we can't hear it. Mics are off, so right? Or they're on.
Mics are on.
They are on.
We can't hear the audio.
We.
I don't even.
Oh, I didn't know we were on.
I know, me either.
Oh, okay.
Jackbox.
Sorry, we were really laughing at a picture that someone in the audience sent to me, and yeah, so we didn't realize we were on.
I hope y'all caught all that.
Let's see. So we're gonna be playing Fibbage.
Yes.
So
Why am I not seeing that?
I don't know. Look there though.
Okay.
2005. A statue was erected in Edinburgh to honor Sir Nils Ole, the first member of the Norwegian King Guard to also be
Also be.
Oh, we're lying. Okay.
Yes, remember?
We're gonna make up some lies and see who's the most convincing.
Who's the
Perfect.
best liar? Yes. I'm already in. Are you in?
Did you put your lie in?
Yes.
Okay, I got my lie in.
It's quick on that.
So now we got to wait for
Quick on the
1,
draw.
2, 3, 4, 5, about a handful
my
of other
lie.
How
people
many
to
people
put
are
their
playing?
lies in.
I've lied.
3.
And the
8 of
audience
us?
can play along too.
Yeah, so we want the audience to play because I'm not the greatest at lying.
Well, we've got 11 in the audience. We've
Oh,
got
hey,
12
look
in
at
the
all
audience
this.
right now.
What?
Let's
There's
see.
more. Oh.
Choose an answer. First, ooh, I know what I'm going to pick. And most people will know.
A trans werewolf. I love that that's on the list.
So can they see what's on the list there, Stephen?
They can't. So there's a little bit of a delay
Okay.
on seeing it on the screen
Okay.
to Facebook and YouTube.
Okay.
So they can see it on their phones right away,
Okay, so they're seeing what we're seeing right there,
but on their phones.
but on their phones.
They're seeing what you see.
These are such good answers. I don't even know which one to pick.
Thank you. Pick a trans werewolf.
I did.
A trans werewolf.
I ever get a shy.
Whoever. We also need to remind people to keep it G or PG, at least. No cussing, no inappropriate things. Hey, 18% said my ridiculous lie.
Figures.
9% said it was inappropriate.
Zucchini.
Zucchini,
He
of course.
cheats, by the way.
How is he cheating?
You've played this with us
Oh, that's
before,
right.
and he
cheated
wins
last
everything.
time.
I swear he sits back in his booth.
He's like Googling it or something.
Oh, good job. I totally picked vampire.
Yeah.
Totally. Good job, Zach. Okay, let's see. Gay.
What's the right?
Right? What's the right answer?
Good job, Jade.
What's the correct choice?
Trans werewolf.
Of course. Of course it would
Perfect.
be you.
Perfect. Helicopter.
What is
Is a penguin gonna
penguin?
the
Oh,
truth?
come on. I would have
How
never
is a
guessed
penguin
it.
the truth?
I would have never guessed it.
First member of the
At all.
Norwegian King's Guard to also be a penguin.
Why is he a penguin?
What? Oh, copycat. Copycat is actually in the lead.
Right?
I didn't see. I probably was at the bottom. I don't know. I didn't see it. Did you figure it out? Time to look at this. The name of the painting by German artist Paul Klee is Blank Applicant. What?
What?
Oh, excuse me. Clay. Paul Klee is okay. The name of the painting is.
What even is that?
So the goal is to make very convincing lies and to pick the answer that is correct.
Got it.
So it has to be, I mean, it helps if it's plausible.
I mean, a trans werewolf.
A trans
Pretty-
werewolf is plausible.
pretty
You have no
plausible.
idea who werewolves are or not are.
I
That's
said
right.
it was plausible. That's fair.
I said it
Okay,
was
all right.
plausible.
Gay.
Too much. We got too much. We got too many talking.
All right,
Okay.
so let's see here.
The name
Pick
of the
an
painting
answer.
is Vacant
Dinosaur
Midnight
podcast.
Le Gay Applicant. My Little Applicant.
The supplicant
Blue.
applicant.
The Supplicant. Demon, Angel, and Just Dead. I kind of like Le Gay. What are you going with? I'm picking Le Gay.
I'm digging that too. I was thinking to myself,
I think I
how
might have
many
chosen-
questions can we actually have that includes at least one gay as an answer?
I mean, I'm thinking maybe it's
Is
the answer
one
is
of these
just straight
answers
up
always going to
dead.
be something gay?
So
Every
what we
single
need to
question we
do
get.
is put something gay for everyone.
Yes.
Okay.
At least once.
At least
least
Le
one.
Gay.
Every time.
I picked it.
Uh-huh.
Good job, Scott. The Supplicant. Does somebody know who? If you knew who this was? Nope. Okay.
No.
Mid.
I have
Good
no
job,
idea.
Zach.
What?
That's what it looks like
It
to
does
me.
look like that.
I
Dead.
think the answer is dead.
It's dead.
I think
It's not dead.
Jade's
No, good
lie.
job, Jade.
Vacant?
Vacant.
Eh.
Oh, good job, Caesar.
How dare
I
you?
figured you were gonna fall for that.
Demon. Oh, somebody
Audience
lied.
lied.
Is the answer
Angel.
No. It's
Oh, did anybody pick that?
the
Angel?
demon.
The
No.
audience
I was
did.
gonna pick Angel, but I didn't. I didn't even see a
Wings.
halo at all.
There's
Okay.
wings. Let's see, where am I at?
Where
Oh,
am I at?
I'm
Oh,
not
I'm at
in
the
last place.
Ooh, I'm halfway.
Braylon's in last place. That makes me feel a little bit better about
I'm
myself.
in first place though, so I feel better.
Oh,
Okay.
I gotta pick a category. Don't cheat.
Okay, I'm not cheating.
Don't be looking.
I'm not looking.
Okay.
I'm
How about
staring
her?
at the lovely Miss Jan.
All right. Pick one.
Misspellings.
Cats already.
In 2017,
Little
the
editor.
Dallas Morning News apologized for a spelling error they made 40 years earlier. In 1977, the paper misspelled.
That would be Dallas, Texas.
See,
huh?
1, 2, 3,
Let's think.
4.
What can Texas spell
So
wrong?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
That does
7.
not leave.
That's a lot.
Yeah, exactly.
That well, okay. I feel like we have dead air here.
Right, I know.
I
I
don't-
was too busy thinking. This is what happens
in
every time.
77, the paper misspelled. Oh,
We have dead air because we're too busy trying to figure out.
I know.
What to
Maybe
answer
we
the
shouldn't be
question.
playing.
Right. That might be the thing.
I
I might have
here
to
we go.
bow out just so I can make sure there's no dead air. Dead air. Dead air.
Dun, dun, dun,
No,
dun,
dead
dun,
air.
dun, dun.
Let's say dead air.
Dun, dun, dun,
Dead
dun.
air.
Okay, here we go.
All right.
All right, let's see here.
Wookie.
1977.
Platypus?
Platypus.
Oh, you wait.
Devil
One,
platypus.
Nobody put anything gay. Rude. Epic fail.
Do you not see Woogie?
All right. Here we go. I'm gonna pick that just for you, Wookie.
Oh my
Just for you.
This is true.
Who can make the? Can you make the Wookie sound?
No.
That was off.
That
That
was
was not
off.
Caesar or I.
Nope, at all. That was someone in
No.
the background.
No.
Oh, there you go. That was good.
That
There
would
you
be
go.
my
That
my
was
son.
good.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at this.
Yeah.
Jen's lie.
The lies.
Yeah,
There's so many lies.
Zucchini.
There's a lot of lies. Let's see. That is not 8 letters. Who put Caesar?
I'm trying not to have dead air. What do you want?
It was legitimately 8 letters.
You got your attention.
Good
Oh,
job.
excuse
You
me.
didn't fall for it this time.
M-I-S-S-I-S-S-I-P-P-I was not 7 letters.
I know. We got that.
Platypus.
Oh. Well,
Come on. If this is real,
oh, that's the truth. No way.
The one
That one
time.
blew me away.
The
for
one
sure.
time it was supposed to be gay,
Yep.
okay.
and we didn't choose
Now I'm at
it.
the bottom of the list.
Braylon.
Second
Braylon
place.
is
I'm
though.
not at the bottom. What?
Ooh.
You're
Sweet, I'm still in the
trying.
game.
We're still in the game. They can see the screens that Caesar and I are looking at, right?
Yeah, but I think it's
Okay.
fine or hit.
Yes.
Oh, Braylon, choose a category.
Ooh.
Prison.
Prison features?
Prison
oh,
features.
no. This is totally going to be gay.
During the time it was open, Alcatraz was the only federal prison that had prisoners. During the time it was Alcatraz was the only federal prison that had.
Alcatraz was the only federal prison that had.
Telling you. It's hard to be thinking and talking.
I
at the
know
same
it
time.
is. Next time I'm not going to play. I don't think because it's just too hard.
It is, and then just
Because then we
quiet
just end up having dead
and-
air.
Exactly. Nobody wants that.
How many people are playing?
Right?
Can we tell?
Who's playing with us?
It looks like there's another about 12 to 15 people playing online.
Oh,
Yes.
listening to you and I fail miserably at Jackbox.
all right.
Sounds good.
I'm not here to win.
at least
You're not here. I'm not here to win
I'm
either.
not here to win. I'm just
Well,
here to
hey,
play.
gays
Gays.
and hot showers.
Hey, oh,
And
hot
the
showers.
Dementors. I'm picking that because that's just funny. Okay, I got Dementors.
I have to go. with
No
hot showers.
escapees.
Just say it.
Wasn't that a Sean Connery movie?
Yeah, wasn't it?
The Rock.
The Rock.
Thank you. Okay.
Good job. Good
But
job.
then we found out that we don't like Sean Connery, which really
Mm.
sucks. So a church, a ferry, boats, air conditioning,
We need to have
Dementors, guards, no running water. I like the hot showers. How are you feeling about it? What did you pick?
I picked a church.
You picked a church? Okay.
I also picked a church.
You also picked a church. Okay.
See? I'm not the only one feeling this.
never know.
I really liked, okay, let's see if this is true. That was my lie. I at least got one person to believe in it.
Guards.
So,
No escapees.
Braylon's lie. You were watching the Rock video or movie. Gays. We were the only prison that had gays. Good job, Caesar.
I refuse to not have anything gay.
The Dementors totally voted for that. Thank you, Zach.
What do you expect?
Thank you. No running water. Oh, good
come
job,
on.
Zucchini. A
Church.
church. No. Was this gonna? Oh.
Yeah. Good
Oh,
job.
what?
Okay.
I fell for that bad
Hot
boy.
showers.
The answer, hot showers.
Oh!
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Caesar got hot showers.
I knew it. I knew they were like suffering.
That's
No
wow.
hot water.
Okay. Let's
Sweet.
see.
Where we at? Where we at?
Who is?
Line it up. Oh, I'm third.
Oh,
Wow,
Scott.
there.
You are. Good job.
Nice.
I'm still
All right,
not last.
who's
That's
up?
all I care about.
Right?
Copycat is picking a category.
Copycat.
Come on, copycat.
Let's see. And any day now.
Particular
pigs is what
Pigs?
we're going with.
What?
The
What?
Hussum Red Pied is a rare breed of pig that was intentionally bred to resemble.
Wow.
Okay, I got my name. It's locked.
Already?
Yeah, I did real quick.
Wow.
First thing that popped in my head. Just go with it.
Me too.
Okay.
Don't look over here though.
I'm not looking at yours.
Trying to cheat. See what
You
my
got to
answer
submit
is.
it.
I'm trying. It won't let me. Oh,
There
it
you
goes.
go. I did look at your screen to see if you
Right.
hadn't submitted it.
Yeah, that means you saw my answer.
But I can't read it.
That's true.
I don't
You're
have
old.
my.
Your eyesight's
Yeah.
not that great. It's too far from a side view. You can't really see what my actual writing is. So it's good. It's good.
So let's see. Ooh, cows,
Well,
a cow,
A cow. Huh. How do
bear,
we have two of those and
a
not one
dog,
gay thing?
a hot link,
We don't have
the
one
Houston
gay
Red
thing again.
pied, dogs.
You who
Wait.
put the DJT on there? But
I'm
sorry, that
gonna
was out loud.
a bear, a sheep,
Whoa.
the lady of what is it? The flag of Denmark.
The
See,
flag of Denmark.
See, I can't read
Can't
the
even
screen.
read that.
I can't read what you're putting
Or
in.
sheep.
Okay.
I feel like the flag of Denmark is too specific.
Right.
What did I
I don't
pick?
know. I'm just
No,
picking something. Anything
No, I picked
at
this.
this
What did I
point.
pick? Let's go with that.
All right.
I don't know. Okay, let's
Since
see.
gay wasn't on the list, I had to pick the most gay thing on there.
What was the most gay thing on there?
I don't
A
know.
dog.
A
A bear. No.
Definitely not a sheep.
Nobody
Definitely
picked that,
not a
right?
sheep.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We're glad that nobody picked that.
Copycat. What the heck?
Of course you did, Zach.
Uh-huh.
Of course. Okay, let's see. A bear.
Really?
Good job. That was the gayest thing you could think of.
Yep.
Is a
I
bear.
thought somebody else was going to say something gay.
A sheep.
Ah,
Dogs.
the audience.
That was be me.
Ooh.
What is the?
Uh-uh.
I feel like
No.
the flag of Denmark.
No. Oh!
See,
It
was
Steven.
You were like, yeah, that's
Stephen
just
cheats.
out left field.
We've already
you,
had
you
this.
Googled it.
Stephen goes by
You
zucchini
do something.
and he cheats.
You Googled it. I know you did.
He always
Something.
cheats.
Like a Denmark. It was
Yep.
too specific.
No.
Never trust the
Did he?
zucchini.
Where's he at now?
Ooh, I'm in second place. That's what you do, and then at
Oh.
the end you like boom, 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 and get all in first place.
Jade is
Win the
picking a
game.
category.
Oh, here we go.
Jade.
Yay! According to the 70s superstars ABBA,
Oh, all right, here we go.
their outrageous costumes weren't just a fashion statement. They were also meant to turn people gay.
Yep. Okay,
Turn
well,
people gay.
I'll leave the gay part
feel,
out of it then.
Feel free to vote for that one. It's hard not to want to look to see what Caesar's doing.
Don't
But I'm not going
look.
to. ABBA. What's a song by ABBA? Anybody?
Dancing
Queen.
Oh. Waterloo. We got Dancing Queen. Well, Mamma Mia. Yeah, that would be.
Mamma Mia.
I can't hear you. Can you sing a little bit louder there?
Nope, that was it. All I said was Mamma Mia.
We're
I'm
gonna.
saying,
Yeah.
it's true.
Frighten the people.
I don't want us to get muted or anything.
Right.
Copyright issues.
Frighten the
Okay, so we
straits.
got
Right.
Frighten the Straits
Turn
to
people gay.
encourage drag queens. Slay. They were meant to slay. Turn
That's
people
right.
on. Scare children. Be fabulous.
We overgave
Lower
it.
their taxes.
We overgave this answer.
I'm gonna go with
Be
fabulous.
fabulous. Come on.
Fabulous.
Wait a
You're
second.
wearing that, aren't
That's
you?
what I know. I'm wearing a
You're
fabulous
obligated to pick that
sash.
answer.
So, but
I'm
the
gonna go
blinky
ahead.
lights went out.
Ah, come
I know.
on.
Answers, 'cause
And I don't know
lower
how
their
to flick it.
taxes again.
I
Seems
can't.
See if
too
the flicking helps
specific.
make the battery work again. Sometimes, like a generator, you can hit it with the hammer. Make it work for a little bit longer.
Hit it with a hammer.
Because I thought
Hey,
Frighten
I'm
the
just
Straits
In
saying.
the
was
old
funny.
days,
Straight
people
from the
hit the
track.
side of their
I thought
TVs.
Frighten
Boom,
the
boom.
Straits
All right,
was
it's starting up
funny.
again.
Okay, we got Slay. Couple of people. Braylon's Lie. Okay.
Turn people on. Oh my god.
Let's see.
Lower their taxes. I can't get over that one.
Audience. Jade's
Jade.
Lie. Keeping it G. Turn people gay.
That was totally your answer.
Of course, I said I
course
was
it
gonna. I said I was gonna put it. Act as parachutes.
Oh,
That's a good one. Be seen.
scene.
Oh,
Of course it
pretty
was
sure it's
zucchini.
lower their taxes.
to encourage drag queens. That's my favorite.
That was mine.
Yep, that's a good one. Be fabulous.
It's definitely gonna be lower. Yeah, it's
Oh,
lower
good
your
job.
taxes.
I thought maybe it was
Lower,
lower,
their
their
taxes.
This can't be correct.
No.
Oh, that's it. I
That's
quit.
it. I quit. I'm done. That's it.
I quit. I quit. So you just need to start like a
Lower their taxes.
Some of these answers
A
are
band?
just too specific.
with like some super.
Zach has cracked the code of this game. Anything too specific is the truth.
Too specific.
Oh, Jade's on the bottom.
Whoa!
I moved up.
I don't feel so bad.
You're not last one there?
Congratulations.
Oh, we got one more,
this
and
is
then
it,
we're
final
gonna move into
Right.
our panel.
Ooh.
So we're gonna be moving into the panel soon.
Wait.
Okay, Fibbage. 2014, Dr. Stephen Long of Marquette University coined the term. What does that say? Rotic replacement. You may have this disorder if you blank like blank. What? This disorder if you have this disorder.
See, dead air again because we're thinking
I
too
know.
hard. Burning them brain cells up.
That's why you just have to answer really fast, because then you can just start being funny again.
Okay, I got
I
it.
see,
I
I
got
see.
it.
There you go.
I'm trying to be
I got
really
it.
fast,
I had to
but it's not coming.
think quickly, but I got it. Okay.
You got nothing. It's still dead air.
Come on. Why don't you have anything yet?
Because I'm thinking
Who
of
else
a good
did
answer.
you did you over there? Did you put yours in? Are you playing? They're playing. Okay, we got people to the side of me have got theirs in.
I've already done
Other
mine.
side. I think we're waiting on Caesar.
Done. It's not my fault. Wi-Fi slow.
Don't be messing with the okay.
All right, here we go.
Oh, here we go. Okay.
Dislocate like you can't dance.
Spend like there's no tomorrow.
Twerk
Speak
like
like
this.
Scooby Doo. Quack like a duck. Talk like the French. Dislocate
Walk
like you
a
can't
dog.
dance. Walk like dogs. Rhyme like time. Snore like a
Oh,
bear.
there's the
Move
answer.
like Jagger. I might be picking move like Jagger.
Right?
I just think that's kind of funny.
It is funny. Speak like Scooby Doo is kind of funny.
Speak like Scooby Doo is good.
Twerk
Twerk like Britney.
I might have to do that for the gay sense.
Let's see.
What's the gay sense? I feel like
Spend like
available.
there's no tomorrow. Is
There's
that
no
what-
gayness on here at all. Again,
Twerk like Britney.
that's close. That's close.
That
Close
is-
enough.
You know.
All right.
Okay.
Here we go.
Oh, good job, Kat. Okay. Rhyme like time. Who is that? Zucchini.
Zucchini.
Okay.
Telling you.
We got quack like a duck. That was
The audience.
Oh, good job, Jade. Talk like the French.
Talk like the French.
Oh, good job, Zach. Snore like a
Who did
bear.
it? Scott, of course.
Sleeping with my wife. Snores like a bear.
I was like, what?
Walk
Scott?
like dogs. Good job. Twerk like Britney. Thank you.
Of
Thank
course,
you.
it would be yours.
Thank you for picking my life.
Of course, it would be
Speak like
yours.
Scooby Doo.
The truth.
I knew it. It's too
Where is
specific.
Steven?
Steven, always back there
Cheating.
and getting the answers right.
He Googles it.
When he's in that booth, it's the booth. Right.
I win.
Hold on, I can't hear Steven. What?
So if you have rhotic replacement, you're replacing one sound with another. So rhotic replacement would be like Ruby Roo or
Rut-row.
Rut-row.
He takes
Oh.
one sound and replaces it with another while he's talking. So that's rhotic replacement.
Got you.
People
I
got names going on. What do we got? I got a
Right.
comedian. Let's see. Least liked is zucchini.
Because
he cheats.
Oh, yep.
Best lie
We know
was
the
Scott.
truth.
Best audience lie. Actors parachutes. World's best producer.
Thank you,
Winner. Good job, Zach.
Thank you.
Most liked copycat. Worst liar. He's a whole lot of worse. Raylan's pretty
man.
gullible. I'm still a
Gullible?
comedian. Okay.
All right. All is good in the world.
All is good in the world. Actually, what we're going to do after this now is we are going to watch a video that Jade Gillis put together about the history of pride. And then we are going to move into our panel discussion. So if you have questions,
Send them in.
comments, things you want to be talk to us about, feel free to send them in either through YouTube or on our Facebook. Back to you, Stephen.
Take it away.
Hello, beautiful people. I'm Jade, and I'm the Vice President of Out and Proud Grace Harbor Coalition. I use they, them pronouns, and am a born and raised Harborite. Today, I'd like to talk to you a little bit about Out and Proud Grace Harbor Coalition and about the history of pride on the harbor. Out and Proud's mission is that we're an organization dedicated to advocacy and education to create a just society, free of discrimination based on sexual orientation and gender identity. Our vision? To create a community where everyone can live freely, without fear of violence, where identities, relationships, and families are respected, in creating a safe harbor for all humans to express themselves free of judgment. The beginning. In 2013, a local business, the Backstage Cafe, in downtown Hoagland, advertised a traditional couples night, excluding any non-heterosexual couples from attending. Local advocate and activist Jen Gillis couldn't let this discrimination stand in her town. So, with the help of others in the community, a protest was staged. And from this, Grace Harbor Pride was created. The following year, Out and Proud hosted the first ever Grace Harbor Pride Festival, which drew over 2,000 people to Hopeland. Advertised with the tag, "Let's show the people of Grace Harbor believe in love and acceptance of all families." In attendance were two former harborites who never thought they would see a day when they could walk down their street and hold hands. At that moment, we knew that we had a special event and needed to continue to bring LGBTQ resources to our community. And wrapping up the event was a showing of the Rocky Horror Picture Show at the historic 7th Street Theater. In 2015, the second annual Pride Festival opened with a pre-Pride showing of Dog Sees God, Confessions of a Teenage Blockhead. This story follows the reimagined characters from the popular comic strip Peanuts as degenerate teenagers, and after a failed funeral for Charlie Brown's beloved dog, he begins to seek the answer to the question, where do we go when we die? During the Pride Festival, live music, kids' activities, vendors, and a beer garden entertained guests while they eagerly awaited an all-ages drag show and a late-night showing of, you guessed it, the Rocky Horror Picture Show. The third Pride Festival launched with the tag of "Out of the Closet and Into the Streets." Festival goers were able to listen to live music as they perused vendors' booths, ate delicious food, and participated in a street dance. Ending the event was an all-ages drag show hosted by Caesar Hart. The night before the fourth annual Pride Festival, Events on Emerson hosted the first Pride Prom, inviting guests to hang out and dance their way into the next day's festival. During Pride, guests were greeted with a familiar vendors, food, music, and in addition to these staples, Beyond Survival hosted a Walk a Mile in Their Shoes march, which worked to raise awareness of the prevalence of sexual assault in our community. The fifth annual Pride Festival changed locations to the Olympic Stadium in Hopeland, advertising with the slogan, "Hoist Your Colors." The Pride featured daytime entertainment, vendors, a live DJ, and kids activities. In addition to those staples, Beyond Survival once again hosted another Walk a Mile in Their Shoes, followed by an all-ages drag show. The sixth annual Pride Festival changed locations again, but this time to shops at Riverside and Aberdeen. Bringing more vendors than ever before, attendees were able to enjoy kids' talent show, live music, family-friendly activities, and an all-ages drag show that closed the evening's event. Out and Proud's seventh annual Pride Festival took an interesting turn. Due to the COVID-19 pandemic, we had to move to a virtual event. Content for the virtual event featured mini stories from local LGBTQ community members and exceeded 6 hours of footage for the entire virtual event. Bringing us to this year's event. Our 8th annual Pride was originally meant to be an in-person event at the Grace Harbor Historical Seaport and would feature vendors, entertainment, a drag show, and tours of Lady Washington. Unfortunately, due to rising numbers of COVID-19 cases on the harbor, Out and Proud voted to move to an online event featuring presentations, Jackbox games, an LGBTQ panel, and tons of free giveaways. Over the years, Out and Proud has been part of numerous media stories, ranging from protests, pride events, and drag shows. Out and Proud continues to make waves in the media and fights to end discrimination on the harbor while finding safe spaces for LGBTQ individuals and their allies. Over the years, Out and Proud Grace Harbor Coalition has been part of and sponsored many events. More recently, we were able to participate in the Rainbow Festival, and we were even able to walk in the Aberdeen Founders Day Parade. As the world becomes a less scary place, we look forward to having more in-person events like our LGBTQ plus Family Fun Night, where we got to hang out at the Aberdeen Extreme Fun Center and play games and race go-karts and play laser tag. As we look to the future, we're excited to announce the start of our LGBTQ plus support group, with our first group being held on November 1st at 7 p.m. at Events on Emerson. As of now, the group will only be open to individuals 18 and over, but we hope to be able to start a teen support group soon. My personal passion project, though, has been the start of a monthly D&D one-shot session for LGBTQ plus individuals and allies. While we are still in the beginning planning stages, I hope to start up sessions in early 2022. Outside of Out and Proud, there are other amazing resources that we encourage people to take advantage of. Harbor Include is a drop-in program for LGBTQ youth and their friends ages 13 to 18. They provide a safe space on Friday nights from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. at Events on Emerson. Kaya, or Come As You Are, is an education and support group open to LGBTQIA individuals. Meetings are held the second Thursday of each month from 5:30 to 7:30. The first hour is open to youth, parents, and guardians and allies, and features speakers on various topics important to the LGBTQ plus population. The second hour is dedicated to youth and
He fouled it up.
We're on.
membership, bonding,
Looks like we're on.
games, and
Are we
other
back?
activities.
We are back.
Unfortunately, neither of these programs are doing in-person events.
Yes, we have new people on the stage.
Ooh, I love it. So, before we get started on our next adventures, I want to make sure that we readdress our pronoun jar. In case anybody accidentally fouls that up, hand over a chip to pay your dues. We'll chunk them in there. We all have different colors on our table. Whoever has the most chips at the end wins.
Bragging rights.
That's right. Exactly.
Bragging
It's not like
rights.
no pool of money or anything.
I'm gonna win.
You're gonna win?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so
on to the panel.
Let's do it.
On to giveaways. We're going to talk more about stuff we're still trying to get rid of.
That's right, because we have till what, 5 o'clock, right?
You got till 5 o'clock. Or to the end of our virtual
event.
Hello, everyone watching. We have about 29 giveaways happening right now, all ending in just under 45 minutes. These giveaways can be found on the Out and Proud Grace Harbor Coalition Facebook page. Scroll down, scroll through, and comment on the ones you would like to enter into. Only comment once, please. Otherwise, you'll be disqualified from that giveaway. But you will still be eligible to enter any others. 29 things that you guys can win. How many? 29! Whoa, amazing!
Okay, so let me get this not straight, but let me get this. That if I go on and I find something that I like it, and then I comment on that particular post, right? But only once.
You don't have to like it, but you can comment on it. Yeah,
Comment, I can say my name on it or hello once. And then I can go to another one and I can say my name on that one, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was getting a little tripped up by the you can only comment once thing. So I just wanted to make sure.
Per post.
Per
Once
post.
per post.
Okay.
Sorry.
Nope, just wanted to make sure our people listening knew.
Once per post, and
you can only win one thing. So people who have their names on multiple posts, it's whatever one you win first, that's the one that you get from this giveaway. We want to spread the love.
Okay, let's go into our panel. We have our panel moderator. Her name is Kat, or
Hello.
Copycat.
Yeah, well, we'll stick with Kat for the panel. Thanks, Jen. So, welcome everyone to the Gay Agenda, Queer Perspectives on the Harbor. I'm Kat, as Jen said. I use she, her pronouns and a whole lot of movie quotes. I also serve as a straight cisgender ally on the board of Out and Proud Grace Harbor Coalition, who is, of course, putting this on for you today. And yes, I can speak. Next to me in the shadows, once again, is Jade. She is also a board member of Out and Proud.
Give me a chip.
Yep.
Who
Chunk it
uses
up.
they, them pronouns. And yes, I just messed up. So yes, I just lost a chip.
Just chunk it up.
Just chuck it up here.
Don't get hit.
Oh, that would have been so good.
I almost hit the jar.
That would have been awesome if you hit the jar. Did you find it? That's okay.
Okay.
I'm not worried about it.
We know
That's
where it
okay.
is.
It's off my
all
table,
good.
so that means I'm down one.
Down one.
First blood. Jade will be watching your comments on Facebook and YouTube for audience questions for our panel. If you would like to submit one, please keep them clean and respectful. Today, we have brought these 6 splendiferous humans together to offer you their insights and experience as members of the Harbor's queer community. I'm now going to ask them to each introduce themselves, starting here on my left with Melissa. If you could each please tell our viewers your name, your pronouns, how you identify, and briefly your connection to the harbor, how long you've lived here, what you do, that sort of thing. Melissa, you're up.
Okay, I'm Melissa. She or her, identify as a female, and I'm retired, but I'm a Connecticut sculptor. I've lived here 5 years, love the community, with my spouse sitting next to me. And anything else?
Nope, that's all we need. Thanks,
Okay.
Melissa.
Thank you, Melissa.
My name's Jan. Forgot the questions.
It's all good.
She, her. Identify as female. I've transitioned in 1999. Is this good enough? Is this better?
Just a little bit louder
and-
for us, Jan. Thanks.
What?
Just a little bit louder for us.
Okay.
Thanks.
Transitioned in 1999. Moved here to the harbor in 2015. Sorry for the snort. We love it here. It's wonderful, and we've had a wonderful experience living here. So no problems. It's a wonderful place to live, and so that's it for now.
Okay. Thank you, Jen.
Hi, my name is Jen Gillis. I use her, she pronouns because I like chocolates. I identify as genderqueer, and I've lived on the harbor off and on for 47 years. I went and came back and went and came back. And when I got pregnant with my first son, I decided to move back home from Seattle. Let's see. Currently, I am a parent education therapist. That's what I do. That was a mouthful.
Yeah. That's a hard act to follow, Caesar.
I know, right? Jeez. All right. My name is Caesar, and my pronouns are he, him, and identify as gender nonconforming. And I briefly been living here on the harbor for going on 9 years. I was going to school at Grace Harbor College, and then I transferred out to WSU globally. Just graduated in May of 2020. I work with Humanities Washington to speak on LGBTQ experience across Washington State. And yeah, I do a lot of nonprofit stuff on the harbor, LGBTQ all the way, 100%. Yep.
Hard to follow me. Braylon has to follow him.
You're up.
Okay, Braylon,
No
you're
pressure.
My name is Braylon. My pronouns are he, him, and they, them. I identify as genderqueer transmasculine. I've lived on the harbor for 9 years. I work at the Home Depot, and I am trying to go back to school to be a psych words.
It's okay.
Psychologist?
Psychiatric nurse practitioner.
Okay.
See how it comes
Awesome.
quick like.
Okay, Kelly.
Okay, I'm Kelly. My pronouns are they, them. I'm non-binary and bisexual. I have a pretty lengthy connection to the harbor. My kids are 5th generation Grays Harborites, so I also went to school elsewhere and came back. And I am actually a vegan clothing designer, and I also mentor other creatives to create ethical businesses. So that's me.
Terrific. Thank you. Okay,
To everybody, we'll give a little snaps
Yep,
for
snaps.
everybody to be here.
Join us.
Thank all of you for being here today. First, I have to ask the big question on everyone's mind. Does the official gay agenda include snack time? And if so, is chocolate involved?
Yes. I'm just going to say yes.
Get in there, Braylon.
Snack time is presented by pansexuals as we came out of the cupboard, and yes, chocolate is involved.
Well done. Glad we got that cleared up. Okay. Whoever'd like to take this first one, and anyone else also can afterward. What's been your overall experience being queer on the harbor? Who'd like to go first on that one?
I think you should, because you've been here long.
I think you just called me old.
Okay,
Is where I'm going to go with
Jen
that.
has been voluntold.
I've been voluntold. I actually didn't come out until I was 34 years old. I was a victim of a hate crime my senior year of high school, and I closeted as far back as possible. They broke my arm and beat up my ribs. It was a pretty heinous thing that happened in Aberdeen. So after I had 2 grown children, I got involved at Grays Harbor College and helped found the Grays Harbor College Gender and Sexuality Alliance. In being an ally in that, I started finding my voice and decided that it was time to come out when I was taking a class at Evergreen about being your authentic self. And so I couldn't mentor people while not being my authentic self. So I came out, and it was a really hard experience. I lost some family members and some local community members. It was really, really tough. But I also acquired a whole lot of great new people in my life. So, and I haven't looked back since I came out. Anyone else?
Okay. Kelly, would you like to weigh in on this one?
Yeah, I guess. So I first came out as bisexual at college, and that was okay. I was in Seattle. I came out as non-binary this year in March. But most of my experience is actually raising children. I have 2 gay sons, 1's trans. And so for the last 10 years, I've really seen it as a parent's perspective. And as far as the overall experience on the harbor, I guess I would say mostly really positive. But unfortunately, some family have not been super great, which kind of like sometimes I feel like I focus on the lack of support. But mostly it's been pretty good. I will say I have been shocked at how many people are angry and upset by they, them pronouns. I thought it would be smoother sailing than it has been. But just like what Jen said, I have not felt that I needed to step back or change anything about myself or how I raised my children. So I love that we're having this event here today. This is a good thing.
Great. Thank you.
I'll talk. I originally am from Texas. I moved up here over 20 years ago, and I've been living in the harbor for almost 9 years. And since I've been living out here, I would say that it's been a great experience. There are obviously unaccepting individuals that are still on the harbor. I would like to say it's like 1% or less of those individuals. But at the same time, I want to make sure that everybody in our community feels safe. Anybody that's in the state that wants to come out to the ocean to visit, I want to make sure that they all know the places that are okay to go to, that they don't have to be fearful of being exactly who they are and presenting that as they are when they come here. And I just want to make sure that everybody is safe in our community, and that's the bottom line. And I make sure that everything that I do helps that and pushes that agenda forward. So if that's the gay agenda, then that's the gay agenda.
Okay. Well, actually, that leads right into our first audience question. Lemmy 98520 asks, how would you like to see the gay agenda furthered on the harbor?
It's a good question.
It's a great question.
So I guess one thing, so Out and Proud has been around for 9 years. 9 years. It's our 9 years.
Yep.
This is our 9th year.
How many?
9 year 9.
Wow.
And so I know that Out and Proud, we usually have Pride in person, but we weren't able to do that again this year. That has helped further the gay agenda. We've tried to put on some family nights. We're trying to get more active. Unfortunately, just as soon as we had all these wonderful things to roll out, Corona hit, and everything literally got put on the back burner. And so, as you saw in Jade's presentation, we are starting a support group soon, and we're going to start more. We'll talk about that a little bit later. But we're just working really hard to be out there. And
I would say it's important to like include us more in the like cisgender straight activities that are out on the harbor, like Loggers Play Day. Like that would be cool to
Right.
have something more involved in those type of aspects. Like it was awesome to do the Founders Day parade.
Yeah.
To be in like just that environment and
Rain Glow.
And Rain Glow was
Yeah.
another just exciting event to be a part of and to be able to walk around and not just be like a gay event.
Yeah.
If you know what I'm saying. Like it's an actual like for me it's like a straight event.
Yeah.
And we're in the middle of that, and I want to see more of that if at all possible, or even more businesses that have a rainbow flag hanging
Yep.
out, just so people are aware and they understand that it's not something that cripples your business, that actually boosts your business, and it's always 100% no way at all negative. I mean, maybe one person might be upset, but who cares about one person? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Go
there's
go
way
shop
more.
somewhere else.
Exactly. There's 10 other shops you can go hit.
And that's where getting rainbow stickers, that's going to, like I said earlier, that's going to be a big event that we're going to start working towards.
It'd be awesome to see the schools do more too to support students that identify, that go to the.
That was
schools
something
here.
we were
It is
going
a
to,
real thing.
that was something we were working on.
That's right.
And COVID hit.
Exactly. So
Other things people
want to see
for the gay agenda.
Okay. The harbor.
I'd love to see, especially as a trans man and somebody who just had a child and is also married to a trans man, I'd love to see more things, more like support groups and
We're starting one.
outreach programs. Because as welcoming as the harbor has been, thanks to people like Jen and Caesar, I don't see a lot of myself.
Yeah.
And I'd like to be able to see more of myself, more people like me.
Right.
And I think support groups would be a great way to see that.
It's a start.
That's where we're headed.
Yep.
It's a start.
That's right.
Okay.
Anyone else?
Oh.
Go ahead. Dive on in.
Jan?
Yeah, when we were in California and we were going through transition and stuff like that, we were associated with, they actually had like dinners, and there were a lot of, underneath the transgender umbrella, there's trans, there's cross-dressers, there's all kinds of people like that. And so it was just really cool to get together for dinners and just go out and socialize at a place and just have a good social time like that. So that's about it.
That, I'm writing it down.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Thanks for the idea.
Melissa?
Also, I want to say is, if you have events for people who are, different, Jan and I met through skating night. It was alternative night. So there was all types of different people that were straight, they were gay, they were all different types.
Nice.
Alternative night is what it
Right.
was. And, I went there for the first night, and within 10 minutes, I knew everybody's name And we were all taking pictures of each other on the floor skating. And it was so much fun. And it's a way to let down your guard and just have fun, meet new friends. And then from that point on, continue on.
Right.
You know, and Janet and I met there at that night, and we just hit it off, and we've been married for 15 years.
People think we meet at bars, but that's not true. So we meet at different places.
Right. So
That was back in the day.
We met skating. So
that was back in the day. We met at bars. Now we can meet at other places.
So we went out to. Jan says, "Well, I didn't want to go to the bar scene because everybody's saying let's go out to the bar." I'm like, I've had enough of the bar scene. And so Jan says, let's go out and have coffee and dessert. And I said, that sounds like a fantastic idea. And that's what we did. And from that point on, we did a lot of social fun things.
That's terrific.
That's great.
Okay. I have a question from Ms. Jasmine Dickoff. Local health care in regard to pronouns and education. What do you suggest for people caring for folks who want to create safe healthcare experiences? And how can those of us help with that?
That was a whole mouthful. Hold on.
Well, I did get asked to go up to Grace Harbor Hospital and talk to the diversity team there to talk about pronouns and being aware of somebody that may identify as differently, and just really gave them the insight of, asking of people's pronouns and being aware of that, making them feel comfortable. And there was some talk of maybe even putting something on their wristbands that they put on them.
Oh.
So that anybody that is nursing or doing whatever they need to do for the patient is able to see that either on their chart or on their wristband, so that there is no misgendering or dead naming an individual as they're treating this patient, because you're already sick or not feeling well, and having that stress on top of being misgendered or dead named just does not help the equation whatsoever. So I was grateful that they asked me in to talk to the diversity team about what they could do to help make the patients feel more comfortable when it comes to situations like that. So I was grateful for that.
I think another thing that would be nice to see would be in paperwork where it says, male or female, if you could have another box and then a space to put what you are there or how you identify, and as well as preferred names and preferred pronouns. If we could change some of those things, I think that would make a huge difference. I know that when I worked at the college, we worked around some ways, making sure that students could be identified by their preferred name and pronouns. We found ways in some of the computer systems so that when people popped up stuff, they would see, oh, they don't go by this name, they go by this name, and this is their gender pronoun. It was kind of important. But if we could get people to change forms, that's the biggest things.
Yeah.
Anyone else? For sure.
Okay.
Anyone else?
Got one here from Daniel Ensley. For anyone watching, especially our youth, what is something you want to say to them or want them to know?
Don't give up. Life gets better. I can only promise you that I'm 45 years old, and to be able to see the change that I've seen in my lifetime, I know right now you're in your youth time and things are not going to be easy, and you don't know what you should be doing and all this other stuff. Well, as soon as 18 hits, your life is going to change. You're going to be able to feel free to want to identify however you want to identify. You're not alone. There's a community of people, not just in the harbor, but beyond. And you have the internet now and social media, and there's just so many more options that are available to support you than I could have ever dreamed of when I was your age. So don't give up.
And Daniel actually works for a place in Tacoma called the Oasis Youth Center. It's a pretty fantastic place.
Yes.
And they do a lot of supporting up in the Tacoma. I know that they want to do more in figuring out how to support us down here. There is also for the youth down here, Harbor Include, and
That's
that's 13 to 18. It's a youth drop-in center
Mhm.
on Friday nights. It's at Events on Emerson. I'm not 100% sure if it's open right now. I'm getting a no from the audience
starting to try.
because of Corona. It's been shut down. I know it sounds cliche, but it does get better. It is super cliche, but it does. Having a transgender son and watching him grow up and meeting other transgender individuals helped him shape his life. And it's about who we hang out with too. You know,
Mhm.
surround yourself with people if you can, adults if you can,
Yeah.
find safe
Mhm.
adults.
Right.
You know, to help advocate for you as well.
Yes.
Anybody?
Hey, Kelly, as a parent, is there anything you'd like to add?
Of course. Yeah, I would just say for parents, it is your responsibility to do better, to relentlessly do better, and to never argue with your child about what wrongs you have done. As the parent of a trans child, I did make mistakes. Both my partner and I made mistakes, and to just never ever make an excuse for the mistake. You can go to your own therapist. You can go to one of the many parents of transgender children groups online and get support, but please do not burden your child with saying, oh, it's so hard, it was National Daughters Day and I don't have a daughter anymore. Like, do not stop yourself from saying those kinds of words, and do not burden your child with that. I have a lot I could say to parents, but I will just say, of course we make mistakes, but we need to put our child first in this case and in every case.
Yep.
Yeah.
Agreed. Do better and educate yourself for sure.
Absolutely. Jan?
Very simple. You're not alone. That's the whole thing. There's people here that are receptive to you, reaching out to, and so you're not alone.
You know, you can reach out to Out and Proud. We have several different people who moderate the Out and Proud Facebook page. If you have a question, you can ask something through there. We might not have the answer, but we might be able to put you in contact with someone who does, or find you a mentor or somebody that you can talk to. You see that there's people up here right now that are willing to be a part of the community and do what we can to help.
Yeah, it's a 24/7, 365-day
Yes, it
year
is.
job.
It is.
I wouldn't change it for the world. I mean, obviously, I hope that one day we don't have to do this stuff.
Well, you know,
and that it's just a beautiful world that we live in. You know what I mean?
we so at the college, when I worked at the college, we went to these things. It was called the Power of One, and when I would hear about youth talk about their experiences and coming out, and like, oh, you know, my family totally loved me, and my neighbors, and blah 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 blah, and like such amazing experiences, and so many of them had that. I was just like astounded by the fact that they had some people in their lives, and I thought, people like us is why people like kids today can find that there's a lot more out there, because
yes,
we've all been driving forces to help, you know, whether it's advocating for our kids, advocating for ourselves, advocating in our communities. There's a lot of people out here.
We have come a long way. I remember seeing Facebook posts back in the day, and it would just be negative, 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 comment after comment after comment. And I'm just like, I can't field all this. Like, I can't just fight back all these individuals. And now I don't even have to type anything.
Yep.
Now it's just like boom, 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 boom. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. I'm like, yeah, yeah. I don't have to do nothing. I'm loving it. It's beautiful to see. I can't even stop.
Absolutely is.
Yes.
Okay, I'm very sorry to say that we have to wrap this up. We've kind of run out of time for the panel, but you guys have been wonderful. I'd like to thank all of you again for participating. We at Out and Proud appreciate your time and your candor, and many thanks to our audience for being here too. Stay tuned to watch and play some online games. Jen, back to you.
Thank you all for coming. Again, we really appreciate. I know that we didn't get to answer everybody's questions that I saw come in on Facebook, or get around to some of the ones we had. I would really like to do this again.
Me too.
I don't know how the panelists are feeling. And
Totally.
maybe we could do it again. We could have a longer event, a little
Mhm.
longer time, cover some other stuff. So maybe we can connect and do this another time. I'm sure Stephen would be down to helping us. We're volunteering Stephen that
we need to do another.
that we need to do some more
Panel
panels.
discussions.
Okay, we'll set a date. We'll put it out on Out and Proud. We'll set a
Yes.
date. Oh, why we have the person here. One of the gift certificates or giveaways that we have that we got acquired is actually a $200 gift certificate for someone to make an awesome piece of clothing. So do you want to talk a little tiny bit about? Yes. I'm gonna let you plug yourself. We have time. I'm controlling time.
Yeah, so there is a gift certificate you can win for $200 for me to design you something. I do design for a lot of trans and gender nonconforming and gender expansive people. You can look at me on Instagram and see what I'm capable of. I would love to create your like perfect piece, and I make everything: clothing, pot holders, quilts. Like you'll be kind of amazed.
Underwear.
If you look at my Instagram. Underwear. I love. There's lots of underwear on my Instagram, but I made my shirt. So yeah, like thank you, and I would absolutely love to make something for a lucky winner.
So it's nice to know that we have local people here that are creating inclusive clothing, because I'll tell you what, it's really hard to find clothing that fits.
Especially
you have to go to the guy section and you're like, how do I tailor this? Call Kelly. That's how you tailor
That's
it.
right.
Well, again, we thank everyone. Just talk a little bit more. We are going to start support groups on November 1st at 7 p.m. We are going to have our first support group. It'll be at Events on Emerson, which is at 212 4th Street in Hoquiam. It's going to be 18 and older. So for now, we've decided that we want to do an 18 and older. We will eventually have a youth one that we're going to start, as well as we're going to start a transgender support group. But the first one, we're just LGBTQ and 18 plus. We're excited to get that going. We are
be monthly.
It'll be monthly. We're going to be doing it once a month to start with. If we need to go to more, that's fine. We can. We are actually going to have a psychologist here with us, so that if people have questions or it gets too intensive or they need some extra help or who to reach out to or things like that, we'll have someone here that is qualified to maybe answer some questions that we're not qualified to answer, and just have some extra support. She'll know of resources that can go out to people. And I think we're going to wrap up by talking about Jackbox games again. We're going to go back into Jackbox. So, Steven, do you want to get us ready for some more Jackbox games? So get out your phones, Jackbox TV.
Jackbox.tv.
Sounds good.
Look at him, look at him, look at him.
Hello. Thank you if you are still with us. We are going to play Jackbox. But before we play Jackbox, I don't know if anybody here knows about Finch and Bull.
You better, because it's good.
It's really good. It
So
is a
good.
food truck that is parked outside of Steam Donkey on the weekends and at nights. And they posted today, happy Saturday, Finch and Bull family. We were originally supposed to be serving tots and sliders at Grace Harbor Pride this weekend. However, festivities moved to a virtual platform, which you should check out on Out and Proud Grace Harbor Coalition's Facebook page. We still wanted to donate to GH Virtual Pride Festival, so a portion of tonight's sales will go directly to this fantastic nonprofit. Stop in and grab some tots and sliders and support our local community. I'm telling you what, as soon as we're done with this,
Right now, I need
I'm
some
taking
tots
off
and
and I'm
some
getting
sliders.
I'm getting some OG sliders and some
Yes.
Parmesan tater tots.
Yes.
I have not
down.
Wait, I ate
Let's
some
go.
cheese and crackers earlier, but that's it.
That's it.
I literally am leaving my stomach open.
It's on.
So that I
I
can
need
go
some
get
sliders
these as soon as this
and
is
some
done.
tots.
Sleds, yes.
Yeah, I'm
Their
saying,
tots
I'm
are
saying.
ridiculous. The OG ones are amazing.
And that's
Okay.
on Broadway, Aberdeen.
Yeah.
Jade's
in
up.
Aberdeen. We're
Jade's
gonna
up.
let Jade talk again.
'Cause it's almost time.
Just a reminder, yeah, our giveaways, you have about 9 minutes to add your name or add a comment to one of our 29 giveaway items. So get your comment in there, and winners will be posted and decided upon at 7 o'clock.
Thank you, Jade. How exciting. I'm still in a little miffed that I can't win anything, but I'll live.
I know.
All right.
It's sad, isn't it?
Let's do some Jackbox.
Let's do it.
All right. Jade, hit everybody's in. Yes.
No, that is not what
we are
said.
not promoting violence
at all.
Oh, Quiplash.
What?
This is fun. Quiplash is fun.
Schmitty here. My trick knee is acting
I don't
up
think you
again,
played
which
this one
means
yet.
there's a
Oh,
quiplash of
man.
ruin.
It's okay.
Gonna
It's been a
lose.
year
Think
since
about
we
it,
played
fresh games that
Jackbox
right
games.
now, you're
We
all
did
tied
this
for
last
first
year.
place. And
I don't remember
last,
playing Quiplash.
remember,
I do
extra
want to
players
plug
can
for
join
1
the
second
audience
that
pick
as
their
much
favorite
as you
clips.
and I have
Audience
been up
votes
here
count.
talking, that we did not lose a single poker chip.
We didn't. Look at that.
Only
round
one
Two prompts will appear
person
on your device.
this
You can answer
entire
in
time
any
that we've
clever
been, we've
or
been
not
here for
clever
what,
way
almost
you
2
want.
hours
Yeah,
now,
I know.
You choose
has
between your
had to
answer and
surrender
someone
a
else's
chip,
and
and
decide
it
who
was
wins.
our
The more
moderator of
folks
the
who
panel.
choose your answer, the
Yep.
more points
So-
The
you
editor.
go.
The editor, too.
The editor of all beings.
So yeah. All right, what's a good name for a roller derby
Folks
team
in the audience can
composed?
try the audience play along while we wait for
Oh.
our players to finish.
Well, what mine is. All right.
All right.
So we got to come up with things, but I can't come up with a name for a rock band made of entirely of baby ducks. All right. Oh, we got dead air.
Dead air.
Oh my gosh, how many do I have to answer?
I know.
Why
I
do we
thought-
play these games?
There, I'm done. Okay, so what else do we have to talk about? I'm looking forward to this November 1st support group.
Yeah, me
for
too.
real.
I
Like,
think
the
it's
panel
gonna.
was awesome. I hope
look-
we incorporate that at some point again too.
Yeah, we'll pick a day
That was
and
good stuff.
We'll pick another day, have some people back. We can always do it again and have some other people if they
It'd
want
be
to.
cool if we had some youth.
Yes, we could have a youth panel.
That would be awesome.
Ooh, we could do
Right?
yeah, we could do a youth panel.
I'm just saying, if
So
they're
let's-
willing. If they're willing.
If they're willing. So let's settle for
Let me write that down.
Okay. Writing it down.
Pencil
It looks
it.
like somebody hasn't commented yet.
Who? Oh.
I got one person.
Oh, there we go. I think
Okay, there we go.
now we're all in.
All right, so we got youth panel. I got to
Time for
write
the
down.
big reveal.
Youth
Prompt
panel.
number 1 is a good name for
A good name for a roller derby team composed of nuns.
Okay, choose your favorite.
Rolling with Jesus.
Gays are us and rolling with Jesus.
That's
Okay.
awesome.
Let's see here. Pick your favorite answer on your device. Everybody in?
Only one at the table.
Yeah, we all
I
got.
know, I'm wondering-
Everybody left. It's just me and Caesar really sitting up here. Oh, I think we're waiting on people. Oh, well, Zach's up here. I meant. Okay, yeah, you're right.
Are you in the shop?
Oh, look at all that! Woo!
What?
I had a lot of us. I did. I did. Mine was funnier than yours. That's
Whatever.
why.
I was feeling pressure.
A very lonely Saturday night is just sitting on the couch with a sad look on your face, lots and lots of cats. I feel like cats would
Yeah.
pick lots and lots and lots of cats.
How is it possible to be lonely?
If you have lots and lots and lots of cats.
A sad look on your face. Who comes up with this stuff?
You know, you can't be lonely with cats. I'm gonna say cats are jerks.
They're
Cats
just
are
not as
jerks.
easy as dogs are.
Cats can be complete jerks. Not cats with a K. Cats with a C can be jerks. Oh look.
Cat for actually agreeing with me.
Oh, Zach.
Next on the list.
Okay, let's see. The worst TV program. Blank
Dance Party.
Dance Party. Straight People or Zombie Dance Party.
For me, buddy.
Oh man. Straight People Dance Party. That's perfect. That's good.
So they just kind of be shuffling around and kind of.
That's
Right.
good.
Just look, I have chaperoned
Don't know what a-
proms
don't know what a
before,
bad but
and
there
it's just like,
You've chaperoned a lot of things.
Lord have mercy. Okay,
For
here we
real.
go. What are we
Okay.
doing? Oh, oh, zucchini.
Oh! Good job, zucchini. Quiplash. Good job, cheater. I mean, Steven. I mean, zucchini.
Cheese, get all those
How
holes.
did you
Get all those holes.
Swiss Army men
Ready,
make
set,
Oh my goodness.
or aliens. Swiss Army men make them.
That's the way to go.
Yeah. Well, okay. So how exactly would a Swiss Army man make those? Just punch them
Yep.
with a
With the
Swiss
Swiss
Army
Army
knife.
knife.
Okay. Swiss Army men with Swiss Army knives cut the holes. They like jab it and like cut the holes in real quick.
Yep.
Like ninjas.
Something.
Okay.
They got a Swiss Army knife. Like, It
Okay.
could be anything. They could do it any which way they want.
I
They
think
have so many different
Scott got a
fingers or
quiplash.
something. Yes.
Oh,
Landslide.
good job, Scott.
Somebody's
Quiplash.
good at
That was a good one.
Yeah.
Nice.
And next,
Okay.
a get well card.
Get well card for someone injured by a robot. Oh, geez. Plug me in. Get well soon. I told you, Tim. Okay.
Lord
Plug
have
me in.
mercy.
Get well soon. I'm going with that. What are you going with? You not gonna tell me?
No.
Whatever. I already picked. Plug me in. Get well soon.
Oh, good job.
Yeah. Good job.
Good job. That was my answer.
That was
choice, good
you?
choice. Yep.
Oh, nice. Oh, you got
I told you, Tim.
quiplash.
Oh, I didn't get
Okay,
quiplash.
what is the I told you,
Zucchini.
Tim? Is I feel like there's some kind of
Zucchini is a piece of chicken.
just I told you, Tim. I didn't know if that was like a reference
Right,
to
is it like a
something.
movie or a
Something
slogan
that would
or-
be terrifying to notice in the background of a selfie.
What?
Whoa!
I'm on
Or
the
Freddy
list.
Caesar or Freddy Krueger.
I know it's Halloween now.
Wow.
Dang.
Okay, I'm putting in my vote. What'd you vote? You got to vote.
I'm voting for myself.
You gonna vote for yourself?
Yep, sure am. No shame in my game.
All right. Something frightening, terrifying to notice in the background of a selfie. Look who did it.
You. Of course you did. Co-host.
I had to think.
Throw me under the
I had
bus.
to think
You
on
in a
the
hurry.
fly.
Yep, you in a hurry. That's what it is. Dead air. That's all you were thinking about.
I was.
You're like dead air too.
A new children's classic, The Velveteen Drag King.
Hey, I kind of like the ring of that.
Is that where everybody just wears like tracksuits? It's like drag kings and tracksuits.
Only the velvet ones.
Only the velvet ones.
Only velvet.
Let's perform together in velvet tracksuits.
Only if we can. Like
Okay, there we go. Let's do that.
Velvet on velvet.
What would we?
Right.
It's tricky. Quiplash.
Yeah, 100%.
That was a good one.
Dang.
Bam.
Points.
That was good. Super quiplash.
And next is a line
So
you'd see on
after
the
we're done with
Wolfman's
this
online
little game
dating
of
profile.
Quiplash, we actually have something really exciting coming up, and I can't wait for it to happen.
Me too.
A line you'd see on the Wolfman's online dating profile. Handsome and hairy. All right, we're going with
Come
that.
on.
And I probably W. I probably W. I am not going to speculate.
I'm not hip with the slang terms these days.
Who's T?
Who is T? Audience?
Oh, audience member snuck in.
Nice.
Handsome and hairy. Good job. Super quiplash.
What?
Woo-woo.
But it wasn't.
Round one's over. Let's check the scoreboard.
Screen.
Oh, I see.
Smart.
Somebody snuck in.
Sneaky, right?
Good job,
But they
team.
kept it clean. They're keeping it clean.
Please keep it clean. That's all we're asking.
Exactly. Oh, we gotta do this again.
Audience members, while players are typing in their answers, try the audience play along.
Dead air.
Oh, let's see. I'm trying to answer this question, and
Ooh. There's something to come. Okay.
okay. Yes, the something to come.
There's something to come and I didn't know about it?
No, you did know about it. It's literally on your list, sitting in front of you.
Right.
I was just talking about it.
Are we going to do it soon after this?
We're doing it after this.
Like,
Yeah.
Wait.
They get to be on
I
camera
know.
and
Is it
everything.
gonna be like close up? Like I gotta see this. I can't wait. 'Cause
So you're gonna sit
so
at the table
intrigued.
next to us.
Yep.
So I think that they should sit at the table to our right.
Mm-hmm.
And
watch them do this.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm
'Kay.
excited to see what
We
happens.
got a thing that came up, but it's not coming up on my thing.
It's not coming up on my thing either.
Something you wouldn't expect a Ouija board to say, but it's not on my thing.
That's for yeah.
Thank you.
Yes, that's the audience, but you can't see because it's small print.
I,
It's
I
okay.
know. Hey, I will fully admit that I'm blind.
I get it. It's a little print. So
Hey,
don't feel bad.
I'm also
Up first,
younger than you.
the hardest class you can take at Clown College.
By what?
Okay,
Hardest class. I read notes how to stop scaring the kids.
Oh my goodness.
That's funny. that
It's
that
gotta
was pretty
be-
good. Yeah, no.
Unless you get one of them little toot-toot ones. It is
We
cheating.
actually
It's
are going to
straight up
hand
cheating.
out candy this year because I just haven't been feeling the love of any. I don't know if I'm going to hand it. Actually,
Right.
I want to get
You
one of them
scoop it?
grabby things.
Just scoop it and throw it in there.
I want to get like one of those shark things. Again.
What? I need to know who this T is.
Dang.
What?
Super quiplash. Super quiplash.
Whoa. I need to know who T is.
Okay, T, will you please identify yourself in the Facebook
Rod turned his head and said,
or YouTube, whichever platform you're on?
"Time to vote."
Okay. Your fishing trip with your daughter was going well until he set down his rod, turned his head, and said, "Your turn. I fish. You would talk to me more." Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
It's so cheesy. I had
Dad
to take
joke.
it. It's so cheesy.
Super dad joke. Wah, wah, wah. Steven loves dad jokes.
Yes.
And next year when we have Pride more in person, we're going to make him give.
I
Good job. I had to quickly come up with it. I was talking too much. Good job, Zach, my son. I'm so proud of you.
Yeah,
I'm so proud of you.
The Wright brothers' first words.
The
after
Wright
flying
brothers'
for the
first words
time.
after flying for the first time. We didn't die.
Vote
I'm
on your
scared of
responses.
heights.
Too late.
But did you die? Nope, we didn't die. Going with that one. Watch it be T's again. He's
Right?
no T.
I
I'm
need to know
sorry,
who
I
T
don't know
is.
your
I
gender,
need
and
to
I
know
keep
who
saying
T
a gender for whoever T is.
You wrote chips every time you do it.
That's right, buddy. Ah, you're like, take all my chips.
You can hear me throwing chips in the thing right now. So T, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Please
for
identify
that.
yourselves.
Misgendering you.
Zucchini, we didn't die. Good job, Jade. I'm sorry nobody picked you. But T picked you.
Up next, there should be greeting
There
cards.
should be
specifically
greeting
for
cards
this
specifically
situation.
for this situation. Losing your hair, menopause.
Hey,
Oh,
everybody
going with the
knows the answer to
menopause.
that question.
Losing your hair sucks though.
Oh, I know that's gonna be so sad.
Crazy cat witch? Is that an alternative profile for you, cat?
Right, copycat. Are you over there doing multiple screens? Scott, are you doing that for?
What?
I'd like to note that our losing pronoun person now is Jen.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Okay, menopause.
Cat's off the hook.
Cat one. Yep.
What?
Woo, woo.
Next in the hopper,
I'm
the
saying
weirdest
the weird
ingredient to put in
The
trail
weirdest ingredients to put in trail mix.
mix. Time to vote.
Raisin.
I'm gonna go with pepper for the one chip challenge.
Right, exactly. In honor of your burning mouths.
the one chip challenge that's gonna happen after we play this.
I hope Autumn tunes in.
I
know it's gonna burn everything.
Oh no!
Buddy.
I know it's not gonna just burn your mouth.
Yeah.
I know people who have done this.
Yep, it's true.
And guess what?
Seen
My
them go
wife,
through the
who's going to be doing it, will probably not be eating the OG hamburgers with me later because they're not going to want to eat anything.
Nope.
They're going to be curled up in a ball crying.
Moving on. The
Steven,
best way
and,
to make a
and
waiter at a
immediately
smoothie
Jade said,
restaurant
"I'll
angry
do
is
it,"
keep
and then
asking.
he was like, "Oh yeah, I have another one." So Jade was gonna just split
They
one.
come in two, don't they?
Okay,
Oh.
the best way to make a waiter at a snooty restaurant angry is to keep asking for more napkins. I promise to keep it clean for everyone. That's T.
Yeah.
Vote for T.
More napkins.
So everybody voted. I said more napkins because I swear every time I go to a restaurant and say, "Can I have some more napkins, please?"
It's true.
It takes. Me too. It takes like 20 minutes to get them, and then they act like they're super put out, and I'm like, or I could just wipe my face on the tablecloth.
And then you have to change.
Your next prompt is.
It is.
Everybody looks cool on a motorcycle, except for
For?
Frank.
Except for my dad or badly dressed hipsters. I'm going with badly dressed hipsters.
I'm with that.
I don't understand people who ride motorcycles in t-shirt and jeans. They obviously have never heard of that concept of road rash.
Yeah, I know. It's always like, are you asking for?
And yeah,
gonna
so
be
badly
painful.
dressed hipsters is definitely who doesn't look cool.
Yeah. There are plenty of dads that look cool. What am
Thank you, Scott. Motorcycle safety right there. Good job, Zucchini, though. You got one.
Jade fell for it. Jade gave you a pity
Next
vote.
one.
Jade gave you a pity vote.
In James Bond's
A
car
weird
is
button
simply
in
labeled
James Bond's
blank.
car is simply labeled
Not this button. Pooper.
pooper. I'm going with the
Is that
pooper.
you?
I'm going with pooper.
Yeah, you like pooper?
It
does.
It does.
They could have said
We-
any other thing, but
Pooper totally.
That's right.
Yep. Yep. Labeled pooper. I would press that button. Unfortunately, I probably would press it just to see what happens.
What happens? Jade.
Good job, Jade.
Look at you, Quiplash. Who knows?
Round 2 is
Bond.
Let's see
Oh, dad joke. Did I lose? I'm gonna say, wait, there's no way T lock. T won!
What?
Good job, T.
Wherever you are, T. Good job. That's
Well,
The
that's
last
it.
lash.
The final
Okay, we
round.
got.
There's just one prompt, and you're all getting it.
I think that we could go into the challenge after this.
Complete the comic.
That is coming up next. Yeah.
Y'all are ready.
Complete the comic. What's it say? Let's go
See
in.
that?
And
Let's go on an adventure. What did it say? And then the horse's response is.
And remember to keep it clean.
Oh, there goes my answer.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's the Caesar. T's doing
okay. Oh, got dead air.
Technically,
Dead air.
It is still clean.
Okay. Mine was clean.
I mean, it's as clean as it could be for PG-13.
Okay.
What?
I don't know.
What happened?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Are you gonna go get some sliders?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I'm in the mood.
I know.
Talking about these
Sliders
Delilah
and-
had them whenever we were at the show.
So they have blue cheese ones, and then they have these OG ones,
Time
which
to
is
take
just
a
like
look.
American cheese
In this
and grilled
round, you've
onions
got
is the
3
best.
medals to give
Okay,
for your
we got
favorite quips.
Nay.
Gold, silver, and bronze. Choose
Get off
wisely.
my butt, and I will. Okay, but I'm on top this time. Let me ride you instead. I wish that wizard turned me into a frog. Where's the WD-40? Nah. Do I want to go? Nay, nay, I do not. Well, it says, what do you say, Rusty?
What? Oh.
Rusty is the name of the horse.
Yeah.
Oh, the WD-4. Oh,
Wah, wah, wah. Obviously, that went over like a. Yeah. Okay. Everybody got their things locked in.
Yep.
Yep.
Done.
Done.
4, 3, 2, 1.
1, and there we go.
All right, let's see where those
Now what?
medals went. Bronze,
We're waiting. What happened?
silver,
Frozen.
Oh.
and now the gold.
Mini.
Let's get
Oh,
those
okay.
Here we go.
points.
Again?
Oh, jeez.
Again? No. Yeah. Oh. What? T.
Oh, zucchini.
Always.
All right, that's it. Time for the
No.
final
I don't
scores.
know.
Better not win.
I think T
is yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
Whoa.
You won by 100 points.
Our
Always cheating. Always cheating.
In our in-house cheater is the one that won.
Always. He does that sneak attack in the
He does.
beginning. Oh, I'm losing. I'm
I
I'm
think
not
next
doing.
year
I'm not
he's
cheating.
not allowed to play.
Nope.
You won last year too.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
So as we're getting back to
Sneaky.
our one chip challenge here.
Yes.
I'm
so
excited to
this.
see what happens.
Though I'm gonna feel bad for your pain. I'm gonna go ahead and say that.
Who's gonna feel bad?
I'm gonna feel bad.
You're
to
gonna
see
feel
the
bad?
pain in their facial.
I'm gonna laugh so hard I cry. I'm gonna be real honest about that.
My goodness.
Because I'm kind of a jerk, I think.
Well, you know, I mean.
So let's see. Let's see. Oh, look. We are currently looking at no one.
Oh. Hi,
So
camera.
maybe here
There
we
go.
are.
You
Okay.
just have to wave and move around a little.
We're back on.
The camera will recognize you and say, "Hey, you're on."
Oh, well, I really appreciate everybody who's taken the time to be here today. Oh, Daniel here says that he'd love to try and join in on a discussion. Daniel, I think that would be perfect.
Excelente.
What else? Hello to Jasmine Dickoff, who's joined us. Jessica Smith has joined us. Who else have I seen on here? It won't let me screen anymore. Yeah, I'm on Facebook. Are you on YouTube? Can you see any of the comments? Who else do we got on here? Anybody? Who do we have? Kat?
Crazy Cat Witch actually said, this is just my YouTube name. My name is Time, T-H-I-Y-M-E.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
And all pronouns are okay.
Okay. Well, thank you.
You're not picking those chips up now.
No, I'm not. So you didn't see it, but I did throw a bunch in here.
Yes.
To be honest,
For tea.
I still have some left. Not a ton, but I do have some. Again, I just thank you for coming and being a part of this. It's been a lot of fun. We're glad that we had some people to come and be part of our panel. The things are closed out now. All of the awesome giveaways that we have are closed out. Steven is getting ready for Jade and him to do the one chip challenge.
Oh my goodness.
Jade, would you like to come up here and take your seat? Once you get rid of the Melissa and Jan placards.
Yes. Just lay them down.
And
I definitely have to say that.
Of course, I'm doing this as I'm producing this. I can clearly not see what it is.
we can't see
I
you
was
either.
about to
We can't
say,
see you.
No, you're not on.
Nope. No, neither can anybody else.
Yeah, no.
Oh, yeah.
It's just.
I'm really not in
And now you're in. Now you're in
keep-
the shot. Now you're in the shot. It's a
There you
delay.
go. Okay. I'm going to go get my little remote control.
Good job.
Okay.
But
Yes.
My plan is, once we get up here, I'm not taking the ice cream for you.
Ah, here we go.
Where's
Who's
your
gonna
ice
be
cream
able to
at?
handle it.
Oh. Okay, so this whole
Jade's
thing
like,
is
I'm ready.
so the one chip challenge is again, you have to keep it in your mouth for a minute.
No.
What is the one chip challenge?
Just eat it. You just eat it.
So, well, there might be actual instructions in here.
Can I
know
see?
that there is.
You're like, I'm not
So
doing
I
the
have
instructions.
gloves because I am not handling
Touching
this
it.
barehanded.
Exactly.
So we're gonna have gloves.
Don't touch your
I don't
eyes.
think that's cheating. I don't think that's cheating at all. Not getting it in your eyes is not cheating. It is barehanded.
Right. We don't want to see you in extreme
So
pain
let
now.
us- Let us
That ain't gonna do nothing.
see. This is the
Oh.
Chip Challenge of 2021 edition. I actually did this last year.
Did you?
And I did okay.
Can I see it?
But I hear that it's hotter every year.
Oh, because they're trying to see who can take it the most. That's crazy.
Scorpion pepper.
Scorpion pepper.
Please get the
I'm
hiccups.
talking as if I can be heard, but I'm pretty sure I'm loud. I'm on somebody's
Yeah.
microphone. So just so it says, warning, do not eat if you're sensitive to spicy foods, allergic to peppers, nightshades, that's tomatoes, or capsaicin, or are pregnant or have any medical conditions. I got whatever. Keep out of reach of children for sure. After touching the chip, wash your hands with soap and do not touch your eyes or other sensitive areas. That's like inside your nose. No picking your nose
This is
out.
crazy, y'all. You're nuts.
Seek medical assistance should you experience difficulty breathing, fainting, or extended nausea. Of course, you're all going to watch me live.
Kat's gonna talk on this.
I have some information specific to the scorpion pepper in front of me, if I may.
King of the
With an
world.
average Scoville rating of 1.2 million SHUs, the Moruga scorpion easily outshines the ghost pepper.
1.2 million
Jade's already
Scoville
crying.
units. That's hot.
Yeah.
So I opened it up, and it says, what to expect.
You're gonna cry.
With Carolina Reaper pepper and scorpion pepper.
OMG, y'all. Y'all needed some milk.
Straight from Hell chip was created for the sheer pleasure of intense heat and pain. Round
Oh,
one,
goodness.
spicy punch. Round two, scorpion sting. Round three, vision disruptor.
Oh.
No.
Round four, gut slash. Round five, roasted. And does it have? Oh, here we go. So here it is. So it comes in paper, a little.
No,
package,
look at it.
just one chip.
Oh my. Y'all are nuts.
So I'm gonna videotape you.
Yeah.
And there's another thing. Oh, here's the rules. Any last words? Rules of the challenge. Eat the entire chip. Wait as long as possible before drinking or so you don't have to hold it in your mouth.
No, you just eat it.
You could go
Yeah,
right down
straight
the
in.
path.
Yeah, because you're still gonna hurt no matter
You're
what.
gonna hurt no matter what.
Whether it's
apparently.
10 seconds or
What's that
30
say?
seconds.
What happened to me last time that I did this? Is that I got the hiccups.
This is the happy face before the
Do it
chip.
again.
And then it says, post your reaction on social media with hashtag #OneChipChallenge and mention Pocky Chips. We'll see. They're not a sponsor. They're not a sponsor. We got lots of sponsors. Pocky's not one of them.
Nope.
So let's not like pretend that we haven't been saying Pocky One Chip Challenge this whole time. They're not a sponsor.
Y'all are gonna eat that chip and never
We're
forget.
just thinking about this.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna videotape Jade over here on the side,
Do
so that I can post it to my first personal Facebook page.
Yes.
It says how long
For
can you
those
last
that miss
before
it.
getting owned, which means eating or drinking anything. 5 minutes is powerless. 10 minutes is powerful. 30 minutes is supercharged, and 1 hour is invincible. We need a timer. I got it. I'll do it.
He's on it.
Okay.
Scott's on it.
That will be timing us. I don't think.
How
we
you
have
feeling?
Jade's like, I'm out in 30
You're
seconds.
scared.
Because I think people like so my goal is 10 minutes.
Do they like?
For 10 minutes?
Wait, 10 minutes before you eat something?
Yeah, before you, after you eat the chip, you don't get nothing. No water, no nothing. 10 minutes. Just like, yeah, right. Okay. So
Okay.
either you're gonna make it to 10 minutes. Or
We
you're
got
not.
somebody.
I
We've
mean,
got
are we
somebody with the timer, right?
Yeah. Right
Okay.
here. Scott's on the timer. Is wearing a jacket.
No.
Smart. You probably want to take that
Take
flannel off.
Take off your flannel.
Y'all about to sweat up in here.
Oh man.
I'm not gonna lie.
Where'd you got so ice cream? They did walk down and get ice cream from Buddy Moose.
They got it. Well, at
I'm
least
gonna
it's
plug Buddy
Moo.
Moose. They got
That's
some
so
good ice
sad
cream.
that you're gonna like basically just waste good ice cream just to like put the fire out. You won't even be able
You're
to
gonna
enjoy it
taste-
because
you're
your
not gonna be
mouth
able to taste
is
the
gonna
ice
be
cream.
on fire. You're gonna waste good Buddy Moo ice cream.
Okay.
You got the gloves, you got your chip. I don't have my gloves yet, but like I said,
Yeah.
I'm not doing this without gloves.
I am so afraid
Once
for
this
you.
goes down the hatch, the gloves go away in the trash.
Holy
My wife, I hope that she doesn't hurt.
mother of all being.
Hey, will you please record this, Zach?
Yeah, from your angle. I'm scared they're gonna. Don't let them like.
Maybe I'll try the notch. We're gonna try the notch. We're gonna use the scissors. We'll try the notch. And if
Is
doesn't
it open?
work, we can
Easy?
use the scissors.
Oh yeah, it opens easy.
Oh, it's really easy.
I gotta be able to see this, and I can't see past your tent.
When I did it, it was black. This is a little redder than the 2020.
Oh, I need to see this up close. Don't get it too close now. No, not too close. Not too close. You're putting things in the air. Oh my god.
Can you get yours open? Oh, Jade can't get theirs open.
Jade's like, yeah. Jade's like, I don't want to get it open.
Okay.
Oh.
I smell it. Actually, you can smell it.
Oh my god. Are you not gonna sit next to Jade?
Yeah, you gotta sit there.
Actually, y'all move. We're gonna
Okay.
What? Okay.
Do you?
I know, right? All your. They're just gonna eat the chip there. They're gonna run to the other table. Watch.
I'm gonna mic you.
I know. Shall we mic? Okay.
We'll be heard.
All right. I'll keep
Hello.
my mic
I'm
on.
sure. Hi, everybody. Now you can hear. Now I'm going to talk in a nice, calm voice now that I'm mic'd
And
like
not
this.
scream.
Are you ready for this?
It's
Cheers.
gonna happen.
Ready?
Cheers. Happy Pride. Oh my goodness. Just put the whole thing, dude. Don't lump up. Nope. Don't cough.
hot.
Just shove it up into your nasal passage.
I thought the
Oh my god.
the chip
you're
is
brave.
actually kind of
good.
chewy.
Is it? It's not
It's
like
kinda
chip.
thick.
It's not. It's not crunchy and thin.
And it's not the crispest. It's not that bad.
It's like this
We're
is
fine.
gross.
Turns out the Palky one chip challenge was a bust,
That was that.
and it's not that hot.
Timer's on. All right. You're already turning red. Oh,
I will
no,
say-
that's the purple.
It's kind of hot.
Yeah. Is it getting there? Is it starting to
Oh,
burn a little? A little. Here it comes.
oh.
No? Are you good?
Now
You
this
good?
is.
Starting to come.
Oh yeah.
You're doing good. You're doing good
I
though.
am.
Take your gloves off
I'm
before
gonna
y'all
take
forget.
the gloves off. Oh yeah.
Yeah, put them inside like a trash. Here.
Get that away. Oh, here come the hiccups. Oh,
Here. Put your trash. Don't get it on me. Ah! I'm not picking that up. Nope. Smart. Are you crying already?
it's hot.
Holy moly, y'all.
Um,
Uh-uh.
mouth is on fire.
He's already starting to burp.
What?
30, minute
You're
30.
a liar. It's been 5
Minute-
minutes at least.
No, it's been almost 2 minutes. Jade's like, I can't talk.
Oh.
I hurt. Yep.
Oh, I got the hiccups.
Yeah. I was
Oh
about to
no
say,
joke.
Who's the burping?
You got me the mic so they can all hear my
Hear it?
hiccups.
I'm not touching this. I ain't crazy.
So, our friend Autumn did this on YouTube 2 weeks
Napkin?
ago, right?
Yes. Good call. Good call. Do we have more napkins?
How's it getting hotter?
Because it's in your stomach right now. It's
No,
being
but like
in your
my
mouth.
mouth.
The
Yeah, this is how I'm
logo?
feeling right now. Oh,
No, that's the logo.
oh,
There you go. Don't touch the same napkins.
oh, 2:30. That's not. We're doing pretty good.
You still feeling all right? Don't touch your eyes. Right.
Well, Jade had their gloves on,
Wallet.
so.
Right with the same.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Felicia says it was nice knowing you guys.
Right. Your eyes
Bye,
are
Flea.
watering.
I didn't expect that my last thoughts would be my twin Flea, but
3 minutes in. Holy
see, Emily's
moly,
like way
y'all.
ahead of you because
Y'all are
like that was
brave.
already laid out
I wouldn't eat
beforehand.
that chip. No way.
Oh. Don't make me laugh. That's cruel. Because I'm putting on a face. I'm feeling this. I am with you.
Y'all are brave. Jade's not even speaking any words, but y'all are brave.
What kind of ice cream did you get?
And the worst thing
Uh-oh.
to do is cough. You got this. Yep. Okay, here. Here you go.
All
We
right.
got this. We got this. Take a deep breath. You're crying. You're 4 minutes in. You're 4 minutes in. You guys are brave. You guys are stronger than I would ever. Right? I'm saying.
We could cut it off at 5.
Yeah, I'm down with 5. Jay's like, I'm getting ready.
Oh, that's chocolate.
Do that, buddy. Move, baby. Y'all are brave.
You know the funny thing is, I saw my wife with my ice cream, But I have no idea where it went.
It's right there. He's like, I need it. Give it to me. Yeah, don't break it. Yeah, don't break
Yeah,
the spoon.
yeah, no little plastic spoon for this. Oh, now the sweat's coming out.
No, yeah, for sure. Get a napkin. You don't need that to go into your eye.
Oh, now
You
it's
don't
in
need
my
the sweat
belly.
to go into your eye.
It's in my.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! 5 minutes. You gonna hold out? Jade's like, nope.
My stomach is now starting
Feeling
to hurt.
it?
Yeah.
Starting to feel it landing in there and digesting around. Oh, you guys. Right. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be like, yep. Jade cannot speak words. Jade has not spoken at all. Are we
Here's the
okay?
thing. Here's the thing.
But you already is sweating. Are you sweating?
Actually, not.
Jade is not
Just
sweating.
a little bit.
You are sweating.
But it's funny because didn't start sweating. It was about the 4-minute mark that the sweating started.
Oh yeah, exactly. Who said what?
Yeah, I don't have any poker chips.
What?
Guys,
Yeah.
fun fact
Yo,
about the
how's it
scorpion
feeling now with
pepper.
the ice cream?
Kat's got another scorpion pepper fact for us.
Yep. Fun fact: 1 scorpion pepper equals the heat of 2 ghost peppers.
That's the hottest like pepper. 2. Oh, there's
It's a mix of scorpion and Carolina Reaper.
yeah.
How many on the school bill is this?
1.2 million.
Yep.
Y'all are brave. Jade's like, I'm just all about this ice cream. No water, no nothing. Y'all are just about the ice
Y'all
cream.
realize it's gonna be next Pride before Jay talks to me again.
She's gonna be like, how did right? Jade's like, this is serious. Yeah.
Yeah, good luck on getting Jade to do this again.
Ever, never.
Jesse says, awesome job.
Yo, y'all took it like champs. There ain't no way I would have been able to eat one of those.
Natalie says you're dragons now.
Yeah.
No, we're dragons.
Breathe fire, baby.
No kidding.
That is, y'all are brave souls.
I wouldn't try that.
Nope.
Scott said he wants to try that.
I did not say that.
Scott's like, I am not doing that.
So, went on a road trip this summer, saw America, and at a convenience store in Livingston, Montana, they had a whole display of these, and I said, "Oh, I better get those because I know they'll come in handy."
And this was it. This is when you used them. You
I didn't
decided to
know.
do it for Pride.
Well, Pride special.
This is true. And
I
you
think
burnt your
what
mouths
the
for
world
it.
would like to know is what kind of ice cream do you have?
Right.
Oh, that's good. So I have Halo Top Peanut Butter Cup, which is a light ice cream. It is an ice cream. It does have dairy. And Jade got chocolate something from Buddy Moose. Is it chocolate? Death by
Jade's
chocolate?
like, I still have no words. I still cannot speak.
Oh.
Oh no, is the ice cream hitting down in there?
Yeah, it's fighting.
He's like, I got this. This is fine.
So let's see. Jasmine Dickoff said I'd be afraid to poop after this.
That's a good point.
Do you think I'm gonna?
Is it gonna burn? That's the question on the way out as it does the way in.
Let's see.
Jade, you're looking like a little colored again. You're looking a little normal again. Still on fire? Still burning?
Do not push that button.
Yeah.
and James
The hard part is so like
It hasn't
so like
lightened
I'm
up at all?
sweaty,
Right.
right?
Mm-hmm.
The hiccups were kind of hard.
Yeah.
It's a very delayed reaction. Like you get through the first minute, you're like, oh, this is fine. I don't know what the big deal is. And then it just keeps coming. And it really was right at that 5-minute mark that it was like just punch right in the gut.
You were turning red way before that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
But I
your eyes
turn,
were red.
I
Yeah,
turn,
you can see it.
but I turn red when I walk upstairs.
Dude,
Jade,
y'all
you
are
doing
brave
better?
souls.
No. Okay.
Got a thumbs up.
Yay.
Okay.
Starting to come back into reality.
Can you talk yet, Jade?
Mm-mm. No.
Too busy eating that ice cream.
You okay?
Oh.
That's all you get.
Do you still want sliders?
All is good in the world then.
Brandon Main said, "No way I do this." Brave souls indeed.
Yep, y'all are brave. I would never.
But
There, you could pay me.
Nope.
I don't care how much money
Nope.
you tried to pay me.
Okay, maybe like
Right
$1
there
million.
with you.
Maybe for $1 million, I would eat one. Maybe.
I like
Yes,
spicy,
says
but that's
we
just
broke Jade.
drinking insane.
Jade is a broken.
here's the funny thing. If I get, like when we get Thai food, if I get
Mhm.
1 star, I'm sweating.
Really?
Yeah. It's like,
And you just
to
eat
me,
the
if
hottest
something
chip.
is hot, like kind of hot and like ridiculous hot are like just the same to me. If
Wow.
When I get something that's spicy, I like it to where if I get like a little sheen of sweat on the top of my head,
Then you
it's
know
like
it's right.
perfect, you know?
It's perfect.
It's just perfect. It's not too hot to where you can't eat it. It's just
It's just
wonderful.
right.
I love stuff like that.
Well, I think you both are winners.
Yeah.
Yay.
Brave,
Yep.
brave souls. Happy Pride. Thanks for taking one for the team.
What's the? There was a thing you could. I destroyed this.
Yeah, there you go.
I destroyed the one
There it
chip
is.
I
challenge.
destroyed the one chip challenge.
I'm feeling better now. But honestly, doesn't ice cream cure a lot of things?
Yeah, I
Like,
think so.
It's
'cause
like
that's
spicy chips,
that's impressive, y'all.
bad day
Took
at
it like
work,
champs.
broken hearts. Yeah. You have to get special ice cream for that. Oh, I heard something from Jade.
What? You spoke words. What'd you say? That was it. That was it. Ain't gonna happen again.
I think Jade said
Jade's like,
ice cream.
as soon as I spoke, it went to the wrong pipe. It was a reason for ice cream.
Period cramps.
cramps. Yay, coming back to normal.
And
It starts to burn. Oh.
and you never did sweat.
Nope. But she cried. Oh, they cried.
No, but Jade was crying.
That's right here. Right here. I'm gonna throw in a couple.
Do
of-
it. Oh, you missed. Well, you
I got one
one.
in.
That's all that matters.
Yeah.
Oh, nice try.
Drink.
It didn't work. Brick.
Were you a pog champ?
Oh! We're playing quarters now?
Yeah.
All right. Oh, no. It's just not meant to be. They're all
Jen
gone now.
lost. Jen lost bad.
All right. All the chips.
Jade's gonna be sloshed.
Jade's like, I need to eat ice cream. I
So-
can't be playing these chip games.
So as we're like, I mean, because we can talk about our pain like forever, right?
Exactly. It ain't going to
But-
go away anytime soon.
Earlier, we had a video from Jade that was the history of Grace Harbor Pride. It was really important.
Mhm.
And Jen featured prominently in that. Caesar's been here all along.
This is true.
I was surprised. I was like, I've been involved a lot longer than I thought.
Yeah.
Because the first year, I know I was a sponsor. Because remember our friend Jess running around getting sponsors and all that. So I did sponsor. So I had some involvement in year one, and then I've been involved in some way or another. It changes every year, right?
Yep, it does.
And we had some really exciting plans for this year.
Yeah.
And hopefully we can capitalize on those next year.
Yeah.
But we had some really great plans. This is, it's not what we wanted, but we had fun.
Yes.
Actually, it was educational. You don't want that.
The
Can you get some milk, dear?
The camera setup and the production
camera
was
setup,
amazing.
Managed to work.
Yeah, it was good stuff.
I don't know that that they can still see us, but I hope so.
They can.
Oh, I'm getting thumbs up that
Yep.
we're still
still
live
live.
and streaming and people can still see us. So yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
And people who wanted to be involved but
Mhm.
didn't know how to be involved.
Yeah.
So it was awesome we were able to do that.
Mhm.
Really cool we were able to do that. Hopefully you can hear me.
Right.
I'm not mic.
There's a mic right by you.
And we're gonna do more. This is just like a little something something, but we're gonna be doing our support groups. Looking forward to that. Panel discussions, different types.
November 1st at 7 o'clock at Events on Emerson.
Mask up.
We'll be putting a flyer out tonight that says all the information about
An event
the support group.
on Facebook.
As the world starts to be less scary, we'll open up more family nights.
Yes.
And,
Milk.
Milk. Okay.
and we did the family night at the Family Fun Center one night, and it was so much fun. So many people came and had such a great time. So be able to do that. We'd like to do potlucks. We'd like to do the dinners like Jan and Melissa had been talking about.
Or maybe try to do skate night or
we
bowling.
had a lot of things in the works, and then COVID hit.
Yep.
We've just been really careful about keeping our family safe, our rainbow family.
Mm-hmm.
And that's been the most important thing for all of us. This is the first time we've all really been together in a room. So
Even through all the
that's also
planning.
really, it's hard. We have just
That's
like
true.
many
Yep.
of you watching, we have not had in-person things with a lot of people. So
Nope.
we understand how many people are struggling through all of this. I'm fortunate that I've got to be able to do some Zoom game nights with family, but it's not the same as traveling to see family or having family, at different events and holidays.
Mm-hmm.
But no matter what, we thought it was still really important to do this so that we could come over the airwaves and talk to you guys and laugh at these people.
that came up with this one chip challenge thing.
How you doing? You're stomach.
Oh no.
You're wrecked for the night.
You guys are brave souls. There ain't no way.
I'm gonna take blame for this because I realized last night, like, oh, I could do that.
Oh,
so I said,
It's added to the
today.
list.
Nobody knew before today that I even had thought about this. And then Jade said, if you want, we could break the chip and split it. And I said, don't worry, I have more than one.
Oh, Jade. You
So,
walked right into that.
I got a lot of blame here, and I am sorry.
Jade's like, I ain't never forgiven you for this, buddy. Yeah.
It's Jade's fault.
Oh.
Let's clarify, though, that Jade is a badass.
Right?
Oh, for sure.
I want to say Jade's the super badass because there's no way.
So much work that went into this Pride. All of these giveaways and all of that and coordinating it. Jade has done so much to coordinate and get great giveaways. I mean, we're giving away some pretty awesome stuff. And Jade's a badass.
It might be a little later than 7, guys.
There might be a delay, but
You don't have your controls?
Mhm.
Do you? Because
What?
I feel like I have a gray screen on. And I don't know if it's
I don't know.
me.
It might be the broadcast.
Yeah, because look.
The
it's
broadcast.
It's going in
I
and
can't
out.
tell if we. Okay, I'm getting up.
All right, do it.
We're still live,
We
but
are
the
still live.
camera's disconnected.
Yeah, the camera's not. Oh, there, it's back on. It's
The
back
camera's
on.
It's back.
Yep.
I just needed to move because it was like it thought we were done.
Right.
And so now I can.
Let's wrap up.
Yeah.
Yep. We've done a lot. We've been here for a while.
I'm gonna go back to the
Wrap
booth.
it up.
And I
Don't you
want to
have some
thank.
stuff to wrap up.
And I.
I'm touching the tip. Oh. And yeah, you had stuff to talk about wrapping up.
Let's wrap up. Thank you all again for
It's
being a part of this.
October is LGBTQ History Month.
It is LGBTQ front and center right here. October's LGBTQ History Month. There's a lot of great websites out there to talk
Oh yeah, we lost the video, but finish up.
talk about the trials and tribulations that we've been through. The history is rich and it's not pretty, I can tell you that, but we've come a long way. Again, we appreciate that everybody showed up today. We look forward to figuring out who won
Wins.
things. I feel so bad for my wife. And I don't know, anything you want to say?
I think that's it. Like, really, happy Pride.
Happy Pride.
Go out to Finch and Bull, get some food.
Yes, go to Finch
support
and Bull.
them.
I'm gonna go there. I don't know if Jade will eat, but I'm definitely
support
gonna eat.
all the people that donated.
Yeah.
The giveaways.
Support those businesses.
Yes.
Absolutely,
I'm
100.
sure there's a list of them on our Facebook, obviously.
All right.
I gotta say, standing up hurt. I shouldn't have done it.
Standing up what?
Standing up hurt my belly some more.
Oh, that's no good.
And
All right.
All right, wrapping up.
Happy Pride, everyone. Thank you.
To broadcast that.